Welcome to the Uncultured podcast. Welcome to the Uncultured Rules podcast. It's your boy 17.
It's your man HM Hersham Bawu. What up? What up?
And it's your boy G Fly. What up, throw my baby?
And today we got two guests with us. We got one you can see and one you can't see. So we're going to introduce the one you can see first.
Right. Yo, it's Corderio E. Unbuntu.
Everybody's,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody's favorite baby daddy.
Yeah, that's right.
Captain Nasty. Hey, Wire. Hey, Weezy. You know, and one half of Children of the Sun. Yeah, I'm going to start saying that because it feels good.
Okay.
One half of Children of the Sun.
Okay.
Album coming soon.
Yes, sir.
Project coming soon.
Okay.
Let it marinate.
Okay. And then the other guest we got, Mr. Tay Day, a.k.a. Mr. Flowers himself. What's up, young sir?
What's happening there?
What's happening?
Nothing much, man. What's going on, people? How y'all feeling?
We good.
All good, man.
Another beautiful day.
All right.
In the neighborhood, which will be my neighbor. No, let me stop.
But you'll be mine.
I don't
Change
have
my
any
shoes.
neighbors. It's mostly an empty block.
I always wanted a neighbor.
Oh, my God.
Just like you. Always wanted to be in a neighborhood
Oh,
with
Jesus
you.
Christ.
So
I don't like neighbors. They be looking at my wife.
Okay. Anyhow.
I think the neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Oh boy. Wait, that's how we gonna start it, huh? All right. We gonna
Straight off.
Yeah. We got to start right
like
wait, no.
Straight raw.
No.
Straight raw.
We ain't doing that. all
Okay,
right?
okay.
No
We
condom.
ain't gonna do it.
What is? I keep hearing about the condom. What is
What is that?
A condom? I don't know.
What is this prophylactic?
I heard they were specialized balloons, but I don't even like regular balloons.
We've already
so I
lost
like
control of the show. So
You be making balloon animals out of them shit?
Snake.
We ain't even started yet.
that's what I'm saying. No, come on. We're just gonna keep rolling. Just gonna keep rolling. Screw it. It's gonna be chaotic one today. So look, we gonna differentiate today. Shut the fuck up. We gonna differentiate today. We're gonna do this a little. You know what I'm saying?
Disrespect.
We usually do our Detroit tap in, but you know what? Look, we got enough people on the show. We just gonna go straight into it. We got a nice
the
show
city
today.
already know we love them.
Right.
What up,
We
though?
love Detroit.
Boss
East
up,
side, west side, southwest
boss
side.
up, and get this money.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Boss
At
up,
the
get
same
this
time.
money, boy, Joe.
Boy.
Boy.
All right. Look, okay, so we got a jam-packed show for y'all. We got some clips, got some good stories. We're just going to get straight to it today. So the first topic that's going to come up, I believe you sent it to Hirsch and then Hirsch sent it to us, is about Nigeria becomes the first country to ban white and British models in all advertising. And the slogan was, or what they said was, we have 200 million beautiful people. We'll use our own.
Hit that applause button.
Yeah.
Hit that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Mr. Young Sir, Mr. Tay Day on the phone. I'm gonna let him go first. What are your
No,
thoughts on that, young
wait.
brother?
Come on. I know we guessed, but we got to start with the Nigerian.
You know what? Good point. Good point.
right.
No, you know what?
That's right.
That's right. I gotta give you that.
Yeah,
I
we
gotta give you
have
that.
to.
You're
We
right.
have
You're
to
right.
automatically.
You're right.
Good call. Good
Yeah.
call.
That's good. That's good. Okay. I'm trying to keep the
It's the-
chaos
it's the-
organized.
it's the-
You know, it slipped my mind.
It's the only
You know,
true
real
Niger-
G's fuck up. You
it's
know
the-
it happens.
It's the only true Nigerian
I know.
that's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to start.
So we gonna start with you, man.
He don't have on his Nigerian bracelet, but it's all good.
Sure do, my brother.
Oh, he sure does. You know I represent.
Niger. One time for Niger.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what happened? I don't. What's the problem? I don't see what the problem is.
I don't see a problem.
That's news. Like, what's up? What's wrong?
He ain't ready.
Oh man.
That's how it should be. I mean, why would I'm gonna just call them foreigners to the country? Why
Okay.
would they be? You
All
know,
colors.
the majority of people in the ads, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
I agree.
Cut that out. I think a lot of countries should do the same.
Hey,
You being
my
very
take.
diplomatic right now. You really should be saying we shouldn't have been following you motherfuckers
Exactly.
in the first place. Colonizer!
That was just off one sip of the juice.
hey, shut the
Dude, that's the hype.
Why you letting motherfuckers know I got this?
That's the hype as I see.
no, man.
Should had that energy from the beginning.
No. Normally it's water in that cup, but you know, I ain't gonna say when in Rome, when in Nigeria,
Smoke
even though
it
we
out.
ain't.
Smoke it
Not
out,
yet.
pour it
We
up.
gonna shoot a podcast
yeah.
from Nigeria. We gonna do it.
I'm looking
All
forward
of
to
us.
it. I'm looking forward to it.
Smoke it
Take that
out,
trip to the
pour it
homeland.
up,
All right.
Keep a leader in my
Hold up.
In my cup, we do it. In
All
my
right.
hood, we call it but.
Okay, now we gonna go to the young sir on the phone. Since the Nigerian and gave his take. What's your take, young brother?
It is a beautiful thing to see because of you know, it's about damn time. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a country that's full of black people. I have no idea why in the hell they will have white and British models. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over there just trying to push the product. You should have somebody. If you're trying to push the product, you should have somebody trying to sell it like the people that's there.
Yeah, it looks like the people that's there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you already know how that go. You know, everybody.
Yeah.
You know, some people feel like the white ice is colder.
It ain't.
It ain't.
Hey man, you preach to the choir. You preaching to the choir right now.
Like, yeah, why would you bypass all these eligible candidates?
Exactly. All them beautiful people
Yeah,
out there.
all this beauty
Mm-hmm.
right in the
Absolutely.
country. you know
Niger
what I'm saying?
women.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna say nothing else. I ain't saying shit, man. I'm
If I had to use one word, Godiva.
This nigga a
Jesus
trip,
Christ.
dog. This nigga's a trip, man.
Jesus Christ.
Dive.
Oh my God. All right, man. So what well, yeah. Mr. Unbuntu. How do you feel, man?
It's not lean.
How do I feel? I feel good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how people could possibly be in an uproar for such a situation. Why would you not want representation of yourself?
Ain't an uproar.
I mean, you know how people get.
You know who in the uproar.
Yeah, it ain't us.
Who would be upset about this situation?
I mean,
I don't give a fuck about who.
they do the same thing. They just don't announce it.
And that's the only difference, is not announcing it.
Well,
also, we are
They
aware.
don't never announce and shit. They don't never
Yeah.
announce.
Yeah. That's why I said one thing I liked about the Trump run is people was out front. It's Trump's country now, boy. Cool. You on the list, nigga? Nah, I know where you stand.
I know who you are now.
I know where you at with it. Cool. I'd rather be aware.
Raise your
You
hand.
know what I'm
Paul.
saying? Don't stand in the dark about it. Be out loud. Let me know
Yeah,
what's good.
man. Be about it.
You know, it's a part of Africa that is only white people in.
Oh yeah.
And they have built their little civilization. They have their own money because they don't want like Nelson Mandela or a black person on their money.
Yeah.
And they
South
do
Africa.
not allow any black people.
That's crazy.
And it's in Africa.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So black
Whole
people
continent
saying,
full of black people. They don't want.
yeah, and only the pink people would go over to a completely different country and colonize and pick out a spot and be like, y'all can't come here. Bitch,
Hey,
this is
our land.
bitch, this is ours. What are you talking about? Like
You
what?
chose the wrong continent.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
like you came over here and we can't come there. Like, what are you talking about? It's only right that in certain areas look, if you representation is important. So yeah, like white people don't represent Nigeria, nigga. What are we talking about? So yeah, it makes sense that they like, look, we're gonna use us to represent us.
Exactly.
That
That's
makes
the problem.
sense. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Like, even though blonde haired, blue eyed people are not the majority, when they try to have an American hero, that's who they fucking use.
Nor are they the most beautiful either. That's how it gets marketed. As those
Again,
are the most beautiful
I
people on the planet.
revert back to luxurious women. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Or any woman from that big, beautiful rock, with those wonderful skin tones. That y'all
Yes,
have.
sir.
Absolutely.
That shit sound like bait. I'm not getting into that one. They are, I said those beautiful people. I can't, I ain't gonna.
You can't divulge.
I'm not saying the
Yeah, there
fellas
you
ain't
go.
beautiful
There you
either,
go.
but I'm just specifically.
Oh no! Look, come on.
The
now.
women's,
black
the
people.
women's
Black
dolls.
people are beautiful.
Black is beautiful.
Black is beautiful. When you say black, that's male and female.
Absolutely beautiful.
Look, I said I'm not saying that the black men aren't beautiful, but I don't admire
Well,
them
look,
the way that I do the ladies.
Of course not. We're men. We ain't asking you to go full gay on it. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Chest pump to the homies.
Right.
Thrust to the women.
This nigga wild. You know what question I keep asking?
Pump to the ladies.
Ever since I know this nigga, you know what question I keep asking myself? What is wrong with this nigga?
That has been the Uncultured Roots podcast. No.
I'm saying, and the rest of y'all crazy. That's the problem.
That's a good way to put it.
All right. So all of us, including Mr. Young Sir on the phone here, all of us are in agreement that obviously it should have been away from the start.
Absolutely.
Representation is at its core what's needed throughout all society. I mean, I'm talking about globally.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be able to see themselves.
Can I chime back in for a second? Is that okay?
You have more to say?
I do. I think it's wonderful because having that representation also allows people to appreciate their blackness.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, when we talking about, like, all jokes aside, talking about representation and how it matters.
Are you saying because of what was been dictated to us throughout the centuries of how black is
Absolutely.
terrible, and they try to get us to turn against each other and see each other as the enemy?
That's a big thing, what you just said.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, when you have all you see on billboards and different things and in tabloids and things, when they're highlighting pink people over and over and over again, then certain things in certain people's brain, not everyone, but right, some people start to equate that to this is what beauty is.
Right.
This is what the standard is.
Yeah.
And when you want to meet that standard, when you want to feel beautiful, when you want to be looked at that way, you start to think of yourself as not beautiful. You start to think of yourself as not attractive or not, and you start to downplay the beauty that you have within yourself. And so it's very important to see, especially darker tone people put in that kind of light, right? I remember dark skinned Stacey Dash.
Yeah.
That's who I was just about to fucking bring up. I was just about to
hold
bring her
on.
up.
Hold on.
My
Let's
God.
get into it.
That's what I was just about to say, dog.
Let's get into
I
it.
remember dark skinned Stacey Dash.
Right.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. She was when she was here.
Yeah, man.
She was, and that's all I gotta say.
She clueless now.
Jesus Christ.
No pun intended.
No, he meant that. He did that on purpose. You could put a drum at it. He did that on purpose.
Where the drum roll at?
His comedic timing was off because of what's in that cup.
No, he was on time. You was on time.
No, I was on time.
You was on time. They was like,
Hearst was on time.
I was a little slow catching it, you know?
Yeah. He had that cup in his hand. He was like, God damn it.
Hearst on Nigerian time. He got like 10. He got like 10-minute delay right now.
Yeah, so I just wanted to touch on that because it's
Man.
a sad and a horrible thing to me when you have people who want to, and I'm not saying this is what the person who I named did,
Right.
but when you see people bleaching their skin
See, I hate that shit.
and changing their nose structure
It's
and
sad.
doing different things, and it's nothing wrong if you want to wear contacts or you want to wear your hair straight. If that's what you choose to so do, fine, so be it. If that's what you choose to do, but as long as you
I feel away about
understand.
them contacts.
Listen. If that's what they so choose to do,
I feel
that's
you.
their
I feel you.
thing.
No, I feel
the
you.
way I
I
feel
feel
about
you.
it
I feel
is indifferent,
No.
right?
I
Right.
feel you.
How I feel about it is
I feel you.
indifferent.
I just don't like them contacts. Though.
Look again. What they choose to do,
Right.
Is
You
they're
right.
doing what
No,
they.
I'm saying you
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You right.
What I feel about it is completely indifferent. I'm not really for all of that kind of stuff.
Me
But
either.
if that's what you choose to do, but as long as you know It's about the core of who you are. Those brown eyes are beautiful.
Absolutely.
That dark skin
Absolutely.
is beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
coarse hair
Absolutely.
is beautiful.
Yes, sir.
There's nothing more beautiful than the way you were made.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So would you like to chime in, Mr. Young Sir? Mr. Tay-Day?
Yes. Fuck all that shit. That shit looks stupid. Fuck them choices. Fuck they mamas. Fuck they daddies. That's the worst shit you can do to yourself. Why in the fuck would you bleach your skin to try to take away the godhood from yourself?
Yeah.
Nigga, Stacey Dash looked like an idiot in that video. I'm like, who, dog? Somebody commented on a video was like, who the hell is this white woman? Like,
Who that white woman?
Oh, man.
Who that woman, Harpo?
Who that woman, Harpo?
and that's the part that's crazy. I think I'm starting to see a little bit too much black hate, too much self-hate lately, and the shit's starting to bother me a little bit.
Yeah.
It's almost like the brainwashing starting to take hold for real now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been out there forever. I mean, I think what it was is we had just been conditioned to see this is our reality. Like they served it up on a platter for us. This is what you're going to see. This is what it's going to be. And this, you're going to just sit there and take it because that's their mentality. Their mentality for us is like, oh, well, you were enslaved, so we're looking down upon you. Again, like we talked about off mic, they think they're superior, but they're not.
Yeah, but going off what Cuzzo just was saying, we start now really starting to see the effects of the things that they put in place for us, 20, 30 years prior.
Shit, longer than that.
Even longer than that.
yeah.
Longer than that. We starting to see it like right now. You can see it. How the division is every time you go on the internet. Even with podcasts, it's like black women versus men. And we not really finding a solution to our issues. We just continuously arguing about the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you because, outside of this, outside of everything, I'm a solution-based guy. Like I'm trying to get to the bottom.
That's men, period.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. And if it's not, if I can't find a solution, then it's like I need to get away from it because it's something obviously, if I can't find a solution to it, then obviously can't change it. Or just me personally, I don't have the power to change it. So maybe we need to establish a collective to be able to fix this. And for this problem in particular, it's going to take a collective. And I'm starting to see that kind of spiritual awakening when black people are starting to see the beauty, rediscovering the beauty in ourselves and just be like, no, we can't keep doing, we can't just do what's being served up to us. Right. You know what I'm saying? We have to change the narrative and start to go back and recreate it our own. We started civilization. That's what we started doing. Nigga, you got us on camera, and while we're on camera.
Yeah, but you ain't got to pay me no mind. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't help it, man. I couldn't fucking help it. Jesus Christ.
This is for me.
Jesus
Plus, he
Christ.
can send it this
Yeah.
extra content.
I'm good.
I started saying I need to,
Document yourself more.
No, not necessarily just me, just moments.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying? Moments. Like, I know I'm the honorary member. I'm not always here, but I love when I get to.
I mean, you both are.
Come hang out with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
You both are. Yeah.
No disrespect. Yeah. No disrespect to ZG, the homie. Yeah, bro. Cuz. No crip involved.
No crip. That's exactly what I was thinking. No crip involved. No blue laces, no red.
Oh man. Okay, look. Okay,
So,
we could have touched on that for a million fucking years, but we gonna go ahead and move on. While we're on the subject of black, Serena Williams have retired from tennis this week.
Oh, yes, please give her a round of applause.
The GOAT.
That's the GOAT. Proud of you.
Definitely.
Which touches back into our greatness. You know what I'm saying? Our godness, our greatness, and everything above and under it.
Yeah.
You let us in somewhere, It's over.
It won't be long.
It's over. Tiger ain't full. He let him in there. That nigga was like, 4.
Check this out, man. I was on Twitter and somebody broke down her career record.
Yeah.
She damn near had like over 800 wins, like 200 something losses during her whole career.
that's wild, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Damn.
That's an amazing record right there. 800 wins.
I'm gonna get real misogynistic real quick too. So this y'all can detach this from you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Y'all can y'all can detach this from the fellas.
Listen, hers
But
don't ever.
those-
Hers don't ever.
No. I know he's not gonna cut it out.
Let it
I'm
ride.
talking about the viewers can detach this from you guys.
Okay.
But man, them
Okay,
thighs,
so let me help you out. Let me help you out.
man,
His
they
views.
look like
Yeah. Like they used to tell me, my views.
His views may or may not.
The views of Captain Nasty are not those views of Uncultured Roots.
But they also may be.
They may or may not be.
Yo, because Serena Williams look like she can hurt you in the best way possible.
Absolutely.
Anybody, any Futurama fans know that's Death by Snoo Snoo.
There we go. And I want to die. I want to. What my man say? You ready to die for that? I am. That's what it is. Man, shout out to the GOAT of
Yes.
tennis.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? For all that she did.
Her and her sister.
Yeah,
Her and the
Venus,
sis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Shout out to
Venus,
King
too.
Richard.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? For
yeah.
raising those
They
black
fought,
women.
yeah.
You know,
what I'm saying?
You know, he's like the Joe Jackson of tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except not
Shout
as
out to
terrible.
King Richard.
That's terrible.
You know what I'm saying? Not the
He ain't had to kick as much ass.
Swing it right now.
Sorry, Joseph.
Hey, Joe Jackson is my hero. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care.
He
Look.
whipped
all
them.
his
He whipped them
kids.
kids to greatness, boy.
Look.
Shit.
He pushed all them kids. Hey, we got to get out of
y'all-
Gary, Indiana, niggas.
We gonna be
We
getting
gotta
off.
get the fuck out of this hood.
Y'all gonna make us get off subject like a motherfucker with this stuff.
We
'Cause
gotta
see,
get out of
this
Gary,
is the thing.
nigga.
This is the thing. As a father of 5, right?
Oh, shit. You Jackson
As a
about
father of 5, I feel that shit, bro. And it's not that I'm gonna beat my kids into succession. It's just he knew that he was going to a dead end, and he refused to be at that dead end.
Yeah.
And that they needed to do something to get out of it.
Yeah.
He knew that his kids could. He couldn't. He was at the end of his rope.
His time was
Like
past,
his
yeah.
time was past. It was nothing that he could do. It was no talent he had. When you show interest in something, somebody that pushes you to the limit of that to help you improve and succeed, to me, is not somebody who should be looked down upon.
You know what?
Janet Jackson, I don't know if anybody's seen that video, took a roll back through that hood, and she was like, I don't remember it being that bad, because she was a fucking kid and she didn't understand
Right.
exactly where they were and what they were going through.
Yeah,
and she
same.
gave props to her dad. That's the kind of shit people never put the fucking light on. They just like, he beat them kids' ass. He just
Like, what was
look,
the alternative to him not beating their
like,
ass?
It's like, would I rather beat my kids' ass to success and get the fuck out of where we are, or watch them become dope dealers and
No, you're
crackheads
right.
and all
No,
that kind of
you
shit
know,
like that,
you're right. He's
or
a
get
hustler.
shot and you know what I'm saying, like have to bury them. That kind of shit is what people overlook, and
No,
so
you're
that's
right,
why
you're right,
I be
you're
like,
right.
props, all props to
Good
Joe
point.
Jackson. Is people don't
right.
they don't look at the overall. The overall, you got to look at the full spectrum of what's going on.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? Just looking at, he beat that. Look, if Michael and Janet are two, you got, I don't even know how many kids bro had, but out of all your kids,
9.
2 of your children are the best.
All of them successful.
All of them successful, but
All of them
2 of them are considered the best. That nigga did something right.
Yeah.
And if it would have been that
Definitely,
bad, when somebody puts you through turmoil that bad, you'll run away from what they put you through. They stayed in that shit because that's what the fuck they wanted to do.
I mean, they
That's
got
the end of my tangent.
They know they got, you know what I mean. They got to where they wanted to
Yeah,
go,
they-
and then they broke off them when they felt like, okay, I've outgrown.
I can do this
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I can
And,
do this.
and I gotta say, he's a hustler. And now I gotta remind people every time I say the word hustle, what that mean. That means that you had the creativity to make something happen for yourself. It don't necessarily mean you selling drugs or you selling it. It's being creative.
Yeah.
I
about a
think that
situation
term
and
has
something
become corrupted over time. And when you hear the word hustle, it automatically
Associated
gets
with drug
associated
dealers.
with
That's because people they never really pay attention to what it really is.
Yeah.
Even a dude that's in the street, he's being creative in certain ways on trying to make something happen. But that's just one way.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of hustlers. And in hustle, anybody can have hustle. You just got to tap into it.
Yeah.
So Joe Jackson definitely had that hustle. He tapped into it.
I don't know. Some people don't have it.
Maybe not.
Some people just don't have
people
it.
they don't tap into it.
Yeah.
They don't
I
know.
don't know.
They
Some
don't
people
believe
don't
in
have
themselves.
it, bro. Some people are made to hustle, and some people just ain't.
Some people are. It's easy for them to touch it and tap into it than others. Everybody got it. You choose to use it or you don't.
What's your thoughts, Cuzzo?
No, this is what I'm gonna say. That nigga beat somebody into being bigger than Jesus or almost bigger than Jesus. He did something right. I don't care what nobody said.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Well,
It might have been a little. Hey, straight up, Michael Jackson is one of the greatest of all time. Probably the greatest of all time, to be honest.
Unarguable.
Yep.
One of the greatest. I'll settle for one of the greatest because man, I'm a MJ fan. But
Prince.
that boy, I'm Prince though.
Prince,
that boy,
Prince
he
gave him a run
learned,
from his
he learned how to play all them instruments by himself, bro. On his own. I mean,
Prince was amazing.
they both had that mutual respect. So I don't even want to do the who's better thing. I don't want to get into that.
No, they definitely have a rivalry.
We don't have to do that. But I'm just like,
If we talking about what you said, we talk about music. Prince his musical range was crazy.
Yeah, but as far as entertainment, Mike was probably
no, I give you that. Entertainment wise, I'll give it to Mike because he was more of a showman, but Prince was more of a straight musician, straight give you hard, good songs, give you shit you feel, got them women sweating out of their panties.
Yeah, he writing his own shit.
And didn't sample nothing.
Didn't sample shit.
He like, we not gonna reuse anything unless I made it already. Showmanship, man. Yeah, like.
He for sure kept Mike on his toes because Mike was
all day.
But that be the kind of thing that be needed, and that greatness is having somebody
that rivalry.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's not malice or nothing, but it's just
the thing is, Mike was like, I got it right because if I don't do it, God gonna give it to Prince.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. That's his words.
Yeah.
He said that. Like,
okay, well, let me rebring some structure back. We were honoring Serena Williams, and somehow we got way.
y'all brought up Joe Jackson. I was like,
we went straight right, way to the right.
My bad, Serena.
I mean, it's all in line because it's all GOAT.
It's all
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
Go talk.
I'm just trying to, there's a lot of us on the show today, so I'm like, let's reel it back. You know what I'm saying?
He's getting good at this.
So okay,
he usually go off.
Nah, Fly helped me with that. I ain't afraid to give props what props is due. I used to be anyway. We ain't finna do that.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we gonna move on because, like I said, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So,
got a lot of ground to cover.
Okay, so the next one we're gonna talk about. Tyrese was ordered to pay $10,000 in monthly child support.
Ooh, you alive?
This past week.
Damn.
How do you brothers feel about now? Are we talking
feel
about child
bad
support? We talked about child support on the show before.
Absolutely.
But it's different for none of us is making enough to pay $10,000 in child support a month. Okay, that's just facts. Okay.
We're not gonna
you making some money we don't know about?
no, I'm saying no, I'm not. No, absolutely not.
What's up, Cuzzo?
Let's put it in the universe. We not making that kind of money yet.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
As of right now,
Respect. Got you.
I'm making that money, just not at this time. You understand?
So
what they call it is on hold for now. What they say is deferred.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Payment deferred.
So what's your thoughts on that, Cuzzo? What you feel about him being ordered to pay $10,000 a month in child support?
Okay. All right. So if he has a horrible baby mother, I say that bitch deserves 25 cents a month. But $10,000 is, I feel like that's a lot just for one child.
Yeah.
I understand. I do understand the point of like, you know, treat your, you know, having your child have the same kind of lifestyle you have.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be realistic with it. $10,000, all that shit ain't going to that kid.
Yeah,
I don't know how
your
old
child
he is.
and his mother.
Well, he is
Yeah,
technically
you know,
he is technically going through a divorce from the wife, so I don't know if the alimony is separate.
That's a hard situation.
I feel you, Tyrese. Me too, man. I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Yeah, we all do.
I don't feel that shit. I'm not going to do this.
I don't want to.
I'm not going to. Hey.
We saying we feel empathy for the brother.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
I know.
of course.
You just got to be
I
difficult.
I feel them on the spiritual level, but I feel like, you know, in the fucking these courts, they don't really care about us men anyway.
Of course
It's
not.
like, yo, you got money, pay it.
Yeah.
It's like they like to say that the world is ran by men, but I feel like kind of opposite on that topic, because there's a lot of things that happen as far as child support and stuff of that nature, divorce, all that. We lose every time.
So let me ask you. So you would say even though it looks like the world is being ran by men, you would say it's like something going on behind the scenes, because it's hard to believe that men would rule that way and towards other men. It was like, damn. So as a man, now in this case, I'm not sure if the judge is a male or female. I'm not sure. I have to go back and look at that. I was just kind of skimming through these. Well,
I think it was a man.
Okay. Well, if it is,
they go based off of your pay, though.
Yeah.
granted.
So
Granted.
I don't agree with it.
But it's men who made these laws.
Exactly.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
So
it's
they're
absolutely.
looking at a range and a scale that was already,
It's
directed towards them.
Yeah.
It's a certain people though that's
all of this is made by cis white hetero males.
Why?
All
No,
these-
no, no.
we don't
Stop.
use that.
Full
We don't
stop.
use that shit.
We don't use that here.
We don't do that
stop
here.
this.
No, we don't.
I did hear y'all say something about no.
We don't do that here.
So
we don't use that shit over here.
I don't want to
Yeah,
smoke. I
yeah,
don't wanna
yeah.
smoke.
Because you're
I
going to
did-
get
I
it.
did
You're
hear
going to
that.
get it today.
Yeah,
Now with that, we don't play that shit.
I did hear y'all say that. All right. My bad.
We already have a
He
word.
being a little
We
too
are-
PC, ain't he?
My bad.
We already have a word for male.
No, hold on.
It's
wait
male.
A minute. Hold on, wait a minute. What made you use that word in the first place?
You know, that's what's been being used.
That's
so
what you've been
I
watching.
just want to.
He's been programmed. They got to him. They programmed this nigga. They didn't got him already, man.
I just want to make sure I'm using the right pronouns, guys.
There's a reason why our subscriber list is low.
I want to make sure I'm using the right pronouns, guys. No, but white men are the ones who make all the laws. We already know.
Yeah.
That.
Absolutely. That's
So
what I'm
you know what I
saying.
mean. We all are falling under the hierarchy of white men. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
everything is a business. Marriage is a business.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Me and my wife are not married.
Yeah.
That's my wife, though. Y'all got something to say? Say it to my face. We're married, but we won't be married through white man paperwork.
Y'all ain't having no paperwork.
I feel like you taking a shot at me, man.
No. I'm not taking a shot
I'm
at
just
anybody.
talking shit,
I'm
man.
gonna be happy as
I'm
hell to
talking
dance
shit,
at her
man.
wedding. You know what I'm saying? But we're not married on the terms of white man paperwork. We're
Hey,
married.
keep the liquor limited on this nigga.
Nobody can stop me.
Nobody can stop me.
Nobody can stop me. I'm Homelander.
You are Homelander, motherfucker.
No, but you know, it's a business at the end of the day, so they handle it in business. Like it's about how much you make. So it's different things that they vary and they factor into it. I don't feel like it's always fair. Like again, I'm a father of 5. I don't need $10,000 a month for 5 kids. Like where I do feel like one kid does need a lot of money, but I don't feel like with my 5 kids that would be $2,000 a month apiece. What am I gonna do with $2,000 a month for each child? Like that's all that money's not gonna be really put into what they need for real. And I'm sure there'll be some people in the comments that are gonna strongly disagree with me and be like, $2,000, yes you can. I need this.
Hey, that's great. Motherfuckers already don't comment on our shit, so let them fucking comment.
They just base it off of his income. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if he living good, then his children and stuff should be living.
The reason I feel that's wrong is because for me, I feel the way I look at it from a logical standpoint, right, without the business aspect, if you feel like this person makes so much money and you want to provide the child with the way they're living, then allow them to take over. Allow them to have a child. And if you're not going to agree to that, then the mother should not be able to make a living off of them having the child by the person who has the money. I feel like that's bullshit.
Yeah.
No, you got something. He brought up something. He brought up something with that. Because
well, no,
why don't you?
Hold on. Before you go.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
No. Listen. No, stop. No. I want everybody to remember what he's saying. Because hit or miss is going to come back around.
Yeah. Right. It'll all tie in nicely.
It's all going to tie in together. They don't know yet, but
No, but for sure. No, he knows something.
Yeah.
Why don't they give the kid to the one who got the most money?
Right. He got a better lifestyle.
If we're not talking business wise, right? Again, I had to deal with child support and all that with my oldest son's mother.
Yeah.
God rest her soul.
Yeah.
But I had to deal with different things that it just like I feel like that's crazy. Even them giving you I've been there the whole time. And then you're gonna tell me when I can see him, how long I can see him for, what you feel like it is the finances.
I think that's crazy.
Like certain times they'll equate in the money for somebody, and then it's like if they give this much money, they can't afford to live themselves.
Right.
And if you do that, then how are they supposed to be a good provider if you're taking away my means to live as well? You know what I mean?
Let's because
I
want go ahead because I kind of want y'all to save something for the end. Go ahead.
Can I ask y'all a question? If the roles reverse?
Hey, well, see, hold on. The reason why is because we're gonna go back to that. That's part of our hit or miss. So that, just stick around. Right. We gonna get back to that. So
all right, I'll save it. I remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah. So you had something you want to say, Fly, to add to it?
No, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last little point. Yeah. This is because what he said was making me bounce back to what I wanted to say.
Okay.
If we're not looking at it from a business standpoint and we were looking at it literally from, again, just logic, at the end of the day, you want to provide the child with the best caregiver.
Right.
So would the person who has the most money not be the best caregiver?
Well, that depends. And the reason why I say it depends on how they look at it, because
women are nurturers, and you know what I'm saying,
not even just that
aspect of it.
That's probably part of it, but I wouldn't say it was from that. I would probably say is, especially if you're talking about a case like this one in particular, with Tyrese and somebody rich. Okay. Yes. Men using logic. Yes, that makes sense. Like, well, if I'm the one with the bank, give me the child. Right. You know what I'm saying? But they probably look at it from the aspect of, okay, how do you go about making the money? How much time are you going to be able to spend with that child if you're out pursuing and making said money? So if you're out making that money, who is that child going to be with? So they look at it like, we might as well take the money from the bank, which is you, and then that woman doesn't have to work. Therefore, she could be there 24/7 with the child. Right. Now, I'm telling you, that's probably how they're looking at it.
Which makes as much sense as, hey, you can't have an abortion, but if you can't take care of that kid, we'll give it to somebody else who can take care of the kid, and we'll pay them to do it. The government, America.
And this is why,
I was kind of lost for words, just like,
and this is why, if you can avoid bringing that third party in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of times it don't work like that.
A lot of times it don't.
When you usually bring that third party, it's because you have to bring that third party.
Well, I mean, but people been conditioned just to bring that third party in.
That's true. I agree.
So you know, like even when you go and get food stamps, they try to make the woman put the man on child support.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They look at the woman crazy when she don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So it's from, because me, I'm not dealing with the courts or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's tumultuous without the courts being involved for me, because it's withheld. My child get withheld sometimes when I'm not doing exactly what she wants. Then I get the threatened child support or whatnot. Yeah. which I don't care about, like, it'll put me on child support. But then I don't want nobody to tell me when and when I cannot see my daughter either.
Yeah.
And I feel like that, like what Corderio was saying, that is a lot of bullshit. That third party shit, sometimes I feel like have the situation go right with the mother of your child, especially if y'all didn't end on the best terms.
Yeah.
You kind of got to capitulate to her to make everything okay.
Well, yeah, that's how the society is set up, unfortunately. Yeah, you're right about that.
Because if you don't, nigga, your life would be hell without the courts, or your life would be hell with the courts. It's kind of like a lose-lose.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's a tough situation.
Yeah, this is a subject we're definitely going to come back to because I'm pretty sure it's going to be another celebrity that ends up having to pay $12,000 child support. So,
I mean,
take it from me, niggas. That pussy ain't worth it. All right, wrap it up. Be careful. Pick your hoes right. No.
there you go. Pick the P up. Pick the P up. Put down the T.
Pull out, goddamn. Pull out.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Put down the T and pick up the P.
fire in the hole. Get out, nigga.
I wish they had classes to teach men on how to choose women better, man.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea at all.
Well, it's up to us as elders now to tell the
Speak
youth
for
about
yourself, nigga.
Man, see me, I can't tell nobody.
Talking shit.
It's up to us as elders. We still count you as a young sir, ZG.
Yeah, you are the youngest.
I love you. You know what I'm saying? You're a grown man. We still consider you a young sir.
The situation he going in, he got some information.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And he gaining all of this knowledge he gaining now is going to build up to build his monument where he can bring other young sirs into to teach them. You know what I mean? You got to go through that fire.
Because right now I give them the worst advice in the world. Get this money.
Oh man. Okay.
Nigga, hey, my nigga told me a long time ago. He was like, "Hey, bro, just give her 2 inches for 2 minutes, nigga. Do not.
But see, and then you got to be worried about callbacks. Then you know what I'm saying? That'd be the thing. If you don't perform correctly, you might not get no callbacks. I'll be damned if my record get
tarnished.
It's like this. I try when there's somebody I want to keep around. If I don't want to keep you around, it's whatever to me. Okay. I don't care. Just hop on and do what you want.
Okay. All right. We're going to switch gears, man.
Time to move on.
Because this shit going to go somewhere else, man. All right, man. So, okay, I'm going to ask this question. Okay, so you know, yeah. So, how long does a childhood beef last? How long is a childhood beef supposed to last?
It ends when we become grown.
Childhood beef. Now it's a grown beef.
Once we become grown, it's over. It's over. We're done.
Hold on.
Yeah.
See, this is something I got something to say on this. So on Facebook, a dude who they were trying to jump me at school.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about 15 of them, and I was walking with my girlfriend at the time. We had just got some food.
Damn, he gathered 14 other niggas to jump you? That's how when you had to do some shit, bro. Like that's a lot of other niggas. He like, hey, I need my top 14 to come through.
Then nigga had to call the whole team over.
No. I had niggas hated me because I had the baddest bitch in school, and they didn't know how I did it. I'm like,
I can identify with that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like
you can't identify.
Let the man talk, damn it.
I can identify with having a bad chick and everybody hating you for it. I understand.
I'm just talking shit.
But we walk in, and they said something to her. And I'm just being cool, but he said something else, and I guess he thought that, I'm supposed to be some kind of hoe. And I'm like, nah, nigga, like, I'll fight all y'all niggas. Y'all niggas ain't that tough. Like, nigga, I'm really from it. Y'all, I don't know, nigga, we in Oak Park. I don't know what none of y'all niggas' background is, but I know I'm really from it, bro. Don't try me like that. And it turned into something, but we ain't end up fighting. Just walked away.
So wait a minute,
But
you
he
telling me a
added me-
motherfucker had 14 niggas and he ain't do shit to you?
No, because I
Gas in their
no,
stories. It was 6, 5, probably 6 at the most.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They was looking real odd, like.
no, nigga.
You was counting. You counted 14 niggas. You like, 1, 2, 3.
Had a whole football
4.
team,
Like, hold on, that's 6.
I wish this
Seven
nigga
on
was.
this
I wish the
side,
nigga was here in
7 on that
studio with us right now. So y'all motherfuckers, it'd be funny to watch y'all go at it.
So what you try to say? It felt like 14.
It felt like 14 niggas. They was heavy.
No,
He
nigga,
doubled their numbers.
It was 14 niggas. But the only reason why they didn't do nothing, because the dude I hung with was the school shooter. That nigga always had his pistol all the time.
Yeah.
So if shit was gonna happen, it was going down.
So it was an even fight
So,
then.
No, it was even at that point. 14 of y'all, 15 bullets.
We even. Let's go.
My pistol against 14 of y'all. I like the odds.
Yeah, I do too. Shit.
But no, he added me on Facebook, trying to be my friend on Facebook, and I didn't add that nigga because I'm like, no, nigga, you a bitch ass nigga. You think I forgot about that shit? I ain't forget about that. I ain't gonna never forget about it.
Sad thing
All
about
that-
those
all
friend
that-
requests, ain't them?
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you.
All that, all that bullshit over nothing. All that bullshit over nothing because it.
I can relate.
I can relate from a girl over a girl that y'all couldn't get because you not me, nigga. That's why you couldn't get her. Don't get mad. Be like, I'm happy you doing what you doing, dog. Fuck the shit out of that bitch and keep it moving. These niggas is weirdos.
Hey,
They
man.
weirdos.
You don't have to fuck the shit out of that woman. You can make
Oh, shut your PC ass up, man. Fuck out of here. Man, I can't wait till we get our Patreon shit going, man. I really can't wait. Because they gonna say, especially, I'm gonna have this shit going when this nigga come too. So the motherfuckers see the difference between him on the show and him on the fucking, when we, you
Ain't
know,
no difference, baby. I'm me
Bullshit.
all the way around, baby.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, this
All
one.
right, hey, this nigga say, nigga, cut the camera off, cut the mic off.
Man, okay, man, this how I look at it, man. I'm like, nigga, I'm grown. I don't know you, nigga. At this point, nigga, I don't even know you no more. I knew you back then. I know of you now, nigga. I don't know you. So it ain't, I don't got no issue.
Shit.
First of all, when it comes to niggas is acting weird anyway, nigga, I already won because you a weirdo and you doing funny shit and
Hey,
I'm
don't
on
talk
another
about
level.
weirdos or I'll have you canceled. Watch that.
Yeah.
if
Let
you
the
know
man
if
finish
you
his
if
point.
you understand what type of weirdos I'm talking about,
You're right.
then
I hope you ain't on that team.
Right.
he ain't on this.
Team
Right.
me, team me.
So when it comes to them type of things, I'm like, man, you know, I don't got no problem with you. I ain't, the thing is, I don't have a problem with niggas anyway, because I look at it like, man, y'all niggas ain't. I look out all. I guess I take the Jay-Z approach to niggas. I was like, oh man, y'all some bum ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas ain't. I ain't thinking about y'all niggas. My whole thing is, if you let a nigga get you off your square and trick you off your situation, then you the idiot.
Yeah.
So I don't care about these niggas. I'm doing me.
Honestly,
You
this
guys-
is
You talk too much. You got something to say?
I mean, for me, you like, shut up, nigga.
damn. He don't want me to talk about how I was.
What'd you say, Ars?
Shit. Yeah. Come on, man. You gonna let me talk?
Hold on.
It was the approach. I mean, shit. Damn, you know. Fuck it.
Hold on.
Motherfucker, shit.
Hold up. Go ahead, Urs. Because we want to hurry up and not stretch
And
this
move
shit too
along.
long.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So me, I hold a grudge like a motherfucker. I hold that shit till I die.
Damn.
But you know
that
what I'm saying?
Nigerian in your
If
blood.
it's
No. Where sign are you?
Libra.
You might.
That
You
ain't
might do
balanced.
it. You might.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said that ain't balanced. That bitch till I die.
But like, it won't be on no like I'm gonna try to get you type shit if it's from childhood. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, I don't fuck with that person. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. If we grown, you know what I'm saying? We do some shit while we grown, then that's a different story. But you know, it'll still be deep down in there. Like, I don't like this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, my approach to it is very similar. It's like, okay, well, first off, it depends on what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if it's a childhood beef, like if you killed one of my people, that's never going away.
Man, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
I'm just saying.
That's different than childhood beef.
That's a lifetime beef.
Anytime, I mean, Bloods and Crips go on to this day based off of blood being spilled. So.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so even if it's like, when you look back, okay, all of us, we older. So when you look back and you think about all the petty squabbles that you've been in, you know what I'm saying, whether your fault or not. And you look back and it's like, man, that shit could have been avoided. Yeah. Or, man, that's some old childish shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that's really my approach to it. I'm more inclined to let shit go, but not when I'm disrespected. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm minding my business, doing my own thing, and, not paying it no mind, and let's say just some weirdo shows about the blue and starts talking shit to me, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting me, then it's like, wait a minute, you still on some shit that happened, decades ago. What the fuck? I thought people, grow up and mature and move on and start families and, go on about the living the avenues of life. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's more important things out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't, it's.
That's why I take the approach I take, because obviously you still got the issue. I don't have the issue.
Yeah, because
so you suffering. Right. I'm not suffering at all. I'm living life.
Yeah, I look at it. Can I chime in a little bit?
I wasn't done.
Yeah. He said something. Then I was okay. Go ahead, 17.
No, man.
No, I'm not trying to take over. Go ahead.
I was trying to regain my thunder, and then this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go ahead, nigga. I'm already feeling shit. I don't even know why the fuck I agreed to drink this shit, man. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking.
Okay. You gonna finish?
Finish what you're saying.
Finish
what you're saying.
Finish your thought, bro.
Finish your thought.
I don't remember my thought. Shit. Between this drink and your interruptions, I don't fucking know. Go ahead, man. I'm trying to keep the show.
Go ahead. It's on you. Go ahead, man.
I was...
Make it quick, nigga!
I was saying, like, in certain circumstances, right? If you ain't did nothing to nobody, too, I feel like it's a situation where it's something going on inward. Like, because I've experienced that. Like, you ain't did nothing to somebody, they don't like you, they got a problem with you. It's things that they feel is insecurities that they have. It's where it's inward. It's deeper beyond really you. Yeah. You're the person that they chose, but it's something for real that's going on inward.
Right.
We ain't all about to take time all the time to try to find out what's going on with that person.
Right. So you look at it as projection.
Yeah, like you're projecting.
That's what it is half the time.
Your own things that you have maybe insecurities about or unhappiness or whatever the fuck is going on with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
all right. You got anything else to say, Cuzzo, before we move on?
I got this to say. Childhood beefs, well, should we let it go? I don't know. It depends on how egregious the trans.
Yeah, I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah. If you ain't kill my dad or kill my cat or dog or homeboy or nothing like that, and we ain't no problem, nigga. That's old shit. Why is you bringing this old shit up? Like, why is you harping?
But I'm like,
what if somebody
but I'm like you, Fly. It's to the death with me. I hold the grudge forever.
So we got two people on the show.
That was her.
What if somebody just like...
No.
Because see, the thing is, I can hold a grudge. I don't hold it at all. Because it depends on... I guess I choose my battle. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like if it's a grudge, they got the control. I like to have the control. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't control me if I don't have a grudge because I'm not thinking about these niggas.
What if somebody like just dog walk you?
What you mean?
Just beat the shit out of you.
Please elaborate.
Somebody beat the shit out you as a kid. Are you ever letting that go?
It depends.
Yeah, it depends.
If it's somebody my age, I can let that go. If we was in a fair squabble and you got the best,
you got me.
You got me. It is what it is.
It was your
if it's an adult and you just fucked me up. Wait till I become an adult, bitch. It's on. we are not done. You know what I'm saying? This is far from over. Like,
That adult probably gonna be old too.
yeah,
Man.
exactly.
So I got the upper hand now.
Yeah. Let's see how it feels.
Jesus Christ.
And I mean, not like a whooping. Like you did something and your grandma, and grandpa, dad like whoop you. Know what I mean? Like somebody who's clearly can overpower you, and they just dog.
You saying if you like 9 or 10 years old, somebody just came and rocked your shit.
Just imagine you like 11 and a 17-year-old beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, I ain't letting that
Nigga,
go.
wait for it.
Yeah, I ain't letting
wait
that go.
for it. This is
I got you.
This anime revenge right here. This ain't going away.
You know what? I feel you on that.
Yeah, I ain't letting that go.
But the way my karma set up.
Yeah.
That bitch 100 for 100. So they always get their shit.
Well,
they always get it coming back to them.
Karma sometimes starts with C.
I fucking knew you were going to say that.
That's a nice line right
No,
there.
this nigga been saying that shit all week. I knew it was coming up.
But when it comes to, I agree with you when you said when y'all the same age. Sometimes, hey man, sometimes they got the best 9 at the best time. You know what I mean? They got me.
Well, let me
got it.
Let me be honest about that. I have been in I've been in fights, elementary, middle. Surprisingly, I didn't fight in high school till after I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've been in fights with people in elementary and middle school, and we fight, we tussle. They get a couple shots in, I whoop their ass, and then we become friends afterwards.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a level of respect. After,
Yeah.
Like,
I've had that happen
this
too.
is before.
Yeah.
This is back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You would get into it. You had a confrontation. After you whoop somebody's ass, it's like, what you gonna do?
Yeah, like what?
Me and Hirsch, it wasn't a real fight because we've been friends forever. But you remember that little drunk scuffle me and you had in Canada? Me and him had a drunk scuffle in Canada. We made each other bleed, and we got in the car and we drove home, and we was laughing. Like, it's no beef. That's my fam. Like,
That's homeboy shit,
know what I'm
though.
saying?
That's
like,
homeboy
it
shit,
wasn't
though.
nothing for real.
That's homeboy shit, though.
Yeah, it's nothing for
Well,
Hey,
real.
look,
Huh?
I ain't forget 17 and my cousin Willie used to terrorize us.
Hey, man.
He coming for you, bro.
Oh, you was the bully, huh? 17.
Oh, shit, it all makes sense now.
Shit.
Hey, man. Well, what the fuck, man?
The tables,
He completely surprised.
He be playing that good guy shit. He was the bully the whole time, nigga.
Hold on, man. Hold on. The tables turn and that fish do burn, don't it?
He like, I'm always good to everybody, except for you little niggas. They start kicking them. Go back downstairs.
Man, this nigga making up shit. That ain't him. That nigga making up shit.
But look though, it made us tougher though. So that shit was well appreciated.
All my big cousins fucked me up.
Yeah, me too.
If it did happen, it was all love, cousin. You know damn
Oh,
well
no,
that ain't
bro,
nothing what
I
it
know
was
it
about.
Bro, it wasn't no terrorizer. Y'all niggas were just bigger, stronger. Nigga,
It felt like terrorizing.
Hey, look, no, nigga. I said I want to play the game, but it's my turn. Give me that fucking control.
Oh, so you overdid it. Oh, you overplayed the situation.
No, he said it was his turn. 17 was like, you don't got no turn.
Ain't no turns, nigga.
That ain't terrorizing, though. Terrorizing is...
Watch me.
That ain't
Hey,
terrorizing, though. That ain't terrorizing, though.
He grew up to be taller than me, man. So it don't even make no difference.
That'd be the thing that'd be funny because I'm like, all my older cousins kicked my ass. I'm bigger than
you
all
figured it all
motherfuckers
out.
now.
No, that's
Where that karma come in, like I said.
That's what I mean. If they would have really did actual damage and had hurt me or did something, it'd be on now.
Yeah.
But it was never. It was all making you tougher, just wrestling with you.
real
But they
shit.
was bigger.
Yeah.
So if you happen to get the best of them, because a little kid can't hurt you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done had all my kids jump on the wrong spot.
Hey, hold on.
When you older, you got a lot of spots.
Hold on. Hey, Cuzzo, you remember a few? You remember a few? Was it about a month or two ago? You remember when we went to the mall, right?
Yeah.
And you remember we bumped into my cousin Anton, and I told you, I'm like, this the nigga that used to beat my ass all the time. Like, he was giving me ass whoopings from fucking 3 to 9. Them motherfuckers beat my ass every
He
year.
did a sentence. He did a bid.
But you see, I'm bigger than him now. You see when we see, like, I'm heavier than him, like I'm taller than him. It's like, so you see how that work out. That's like you went talking about getting terrorized. This motherfucker beat the shit out of my ass. That's how I end up having to,
See, if it really would have been bad.
Well, see, that's
you
what
would have been
I'm
like,
saying. That's why.
Well.
No,
Look who hadn't been at the family reunion.
Nah, Cuzzo was with me, and so I'm like, when I said it, he was trying to act nonchalant. I'm like, no, don't act nonchalant about it, nigga. You used to beat the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of embarrassed about it, but I'm like, ain't nothing to be embarrassed about, man. We family. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is.
You got abused and became the abuser. I get it. This is like,
Fuck you.
Pass down the pain.
But sometimes we also got to give people grace because they change. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't on that type of time no more.
All right, we gonna move on. We spent a little more time on that than I would like to. This is one that you brought up, Fly, man. We ain't gonna use the term hide. So should a woman make herself scarce
That's a good one.
when a man has a guest in the house? Mm-hmm. What do you first? We're gonna go to Loudmouth first, because if I don't go to this motherfucker first, these motherfuckers just gonna explode.
We'll set it like this. We're gonna go to C, then we're gonna go to Cuzzo, and we'll spread out from there.
All right.
Yeah.
See?
You allowed to speak now, nigga.
The mic is open.
So you're asking, should a woman become scarce if I have company over?
Yeah, should she
I'm
disappear?
gonna break the situation down.
Okay, go ahead.
So like, let's say you and Bunny is at the crib, right? And we come to the crib. Should Bunny go to a separate room to be by herself? Let the homies get the area by themselves.
Okay, I feel it. I don't feel like I feel like it's one of those unknown knowns,
Yeah.
right? I don't feel like it's an automatic, like you motherfucking better.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's that, but I feel like she automatically does that. Like she automatically knows if y'all come through and we kicking it on some certain stuff. Like she might sit for a minute because she like, oh, she happy.
Yeah, like
that
when I
y'all
came
there.
over there.
Yeah, she'll be happy that y'all there. We might get to talking and then she might be like, okay, let me get out of here. Because
that's
the guys are kicking it.
and that's
it's a
based
certain
off of
respect.
what?
Yeah.
It's just a certain level of respect.
Let's say that
Even-
word again. Based off of what?
A certain level of respect. I'm gonna respect their space and let the fellas have their time. But I don't even feel like that is just a woman thing. If she there with her home,
That's what I was just about to
it's gonna
ask.
be the same level of respect.
'Cause that's how I feel.
I don't want to be all up in
Hell
the
no.
homegirls'
Exactly.
faces. If the homegirls ain't, you know what I'm saying, if we ain't about to be on tip, on a certain tip.
Oh my God.
It's no need for me to be all up in her homegirls' faces for real.
That's
like,
exactly why I made him go first, because I already knew I had the potential to go there.
yeah, like no, but it ain't no like I might greet them.
Yeah.
Same thing, same difference.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
Greet them. After a while, let me get out the way. And
do what I was
opposite
doing.
of that, it's just gonna be if I can do something for them. If they, ladies, y'all want some wine? You know what I'm saying? Oh, ladies, this, that, and the third. But outside of that, I'm out the way.
Yeah,
like this is time for me to kind of have my me time. Like if y'all was there, it's time for her to go have your you time.
So when you say wine, that ain't code for penis, is it?
No, dick would be cold for penis.
You know this nigga don't use no cold words. This nigga's
Penis, what is that?
You know this nigga don't got no damn cold words.
It's just fucking drink, man. I'm fucking, man. I can't do it, man. I can't stop drinking it, but I'm like shit.
All right,
Good, ain't it?
It's smooth, man. It's just smooth as shit.
All right, Cuzzo, what you
We
say,
gonna call this the
Cuzzo?
smooth ride.
Oh, man.
What you say, Cuzzo? What's your
All right. So that situation happened to me in reverse.
Mhm.
I was my ex-wife's people came over. All her sisters and her mom. This was like around the time my daughter was first born.
Mm-hmm.
So I greeted everybody. I said what's up, and then I went in the room and closed the door
Mm-hmm.
and started playing 2K or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on. She felt like I was being rude because I went away.
Antisocial.
I was like, I wasn't being rude. You was out there with your people, and I was giving you your space to, y'all can talk y'all shit and let me just go ahead and go chill somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to crowd your space because y'all might get to talking about woman shit that I don't understand and I don't really want to hear about. You know what I mean?
Now that's a very interesting perspective and take on it, because the way the question was being presented was slanted towards one way, but your real life experience kind of shined a newer light and added some depth to the subject in which we're talking about. So
yeah, sometimes a woman wants you to be, in the conversation with her friends, and you know what I'm saying, being hospitable, I guess.
But then some women
mixing it up.
Some women don't want you to be
Exactly,
a part of it because
right.
they
So you got to kind of read the room.
Yeah,
it's about communication too.
Yeah,
I was just
like
about to say that.
every situation can be different.
Right.
Like, and it's like if your family members over and it's guys and females,
Yeah.
then he might have felt more comfortable being outside the room and engaging.
Right.
But it's about communication. Like at that time, this is what he felt. I felt it's all women. I need to get out the way
Right.
and let the women have their time.
yeah.
Okay, you felt I was being rude. Now we've established that. So in the future, if your sister and mom are here, then I'll stay out there and kind of engage with you, even though I probably really don't want to.
You're right. No, you're right about
Ain't no
that.
probably about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're
Most
right.
men had that issue.
No, you're right.
I really didn't want to.
See, you're right about that, because if you do that situation where it's like, okay, now I'm gonna fall back, there could be a conversation beforehand, like, yo, is this a homegirl thing, a family thing that y'all doing, or shall I fall back? That's one way of doing it. And another way of doing it is like, she come in and say, hey, babe, I want you to come out here with us.
Because it could have been taken the complete opposite, right? What if he would have stayed thinking, I don't want to be rude, and then she was like, dang, you crowding us. It was girl time, and you just was hovering over. We couldn't even talk how we wanted to.
Right.
All right. So we're going to go ahead. What's up?
No, I'm about to say, yeah, you're right. I should have communicated.
Not just you. Not you.
Both ways,
the other person.
It goes both ways. It's communication between each other. You know what I'm saying? To understand. And even, again, when things happen that first time, it's about having that conversation so if we didn't converse beforehand to get an understanding, now we have an understanding. So moving forward, we don't have that same problem.
Yeah.
All right.
I just
Yeah,
like
I think
see, that's why I'm going through a divorce now. I ain't know how to do that shit when I was down here.
one of the best ways to check the temperature on something like that is before you leave the room and say, babe, you good?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm about to go in there.
Good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And another
Man,
thing.
where was you at 6 years ago?
Needed some fleazy guidance.
To me, I think a lot of people don't pay attention to. I always do. I don't know if it comes from acting or empathy or like me being an empath or whatever. Facial expressions, bro.
Yeah, you can read it.
Yeah.
You can read
Like
the energy.
a person's face tell you everything they mouth don't. And you can see
That's 100%.
everything that's written in that face. If you know the facial expressions and you understand, you will understand, oop, I overstepped. I said too much. That's not how, like you can see them, somebody being hurt by something you said or it's just so much in facial expressions. Facial expressions is everything.
No, you
so
right about
you
that.
can tell sometimes when you like somebody looking cringy, like would he leave?
Yeah.
Like the
You
girls,
can read, like I said, you can read
you're like,
the
okay,
room.
girls,
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and it's like, okay,
Thank you.
cool. Like, yeah.
But a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't read in facial expressions, which is
That's why I said it's so underrated.
Which is why I'm like, one of the best ways of checking the temperature is before you leave the room with your partner. Is you be like, you good? You all right? Yeah. And she hit you with that, yeah, I'm good. And you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? And you can go off and do
And you know
your
what?
thing.
Or you could just lock your woman away in the closet.
Uh-oh.
Sir,
The Hirsch method.
don't
the
say
Hirsch
you telling
method.
on yourself right
The
now.
Hirsch method.
Don't
Or you
tell
know
on yourself.
what? Sometimes even verbalizing
Kay ain't
certain
listening. Kay ain't
situations.
going in no closet.
Shit. I'll tell you what.
a couple of sections, I would say. If I'm playing poker or something with the boys, or if I call the boys over to watch the game, I don't really want her around because we gonna talk shit.
Yeah.
You know how we do when we get together.
But see, again, it's about the communication because sometimes that's the point that women really want to be under you.
They do.
Like they be like, he's doing this thing and I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
They don't want it to just be like, you there with the fellas doing such and such. They want to be a part of that moment.
Well, why,
so
would
again,
why would they want to be a part of the moment where there ain't nothing but a lot of dudes?
Because it's the everybody different. Again, please.
They want to see how you operate.
It's not even about wanting to see how you operate though. It's just about they know this moment is important to you. Like you really into this.
Yeah.
So they want to be a part of that moment that you're really into.
So
you know what I mean?
So Cuzzo, you remember back in 2015 when I ordered the Mayweather Pacquiao fight, remember?
Oh yeah.
And I invited you and your wife at the time, and Tali came, but he ain't had no female.
I ain't no draws.
So
Damn.
that's my boy. Leave me alone, man. Look, man. So but you remember when my wife was there, your wife was there, and the women were sitting there. Me and you was the only one getting drunk out of our fucking minds. But
I almost fell from the second floor.
That's what I said. We both did. We both almost fell. No, he's not lying about that. You know, we both almost fell over the railing for real. We almost fell.
I'm saying y'all was leaning on it.
We just stumbled outside because we needed some air and we was fucked up and we almost went over the railing, both of us. Because I ended up on the ground. I ended up just dropping my body weight because I'm like, oh fuck, I'm finna tip over, and I'm like, oh shit, let me just drop. And so I just fell on the ground, and then I ain't see what happened to him, but I know I was just like fuck because I'm like I was about to fall over.
No, nigga, what happened was I was leaning all the way over, nigga. And then you was like, hey, nigga, don't fall. And then you tried to save me, but we both was
about to take us up both of them.
But the point, the only reason
melodies from heaven.
The only reason I brought that up because that was a thing that was like what you guys was talking about. That was something that we wanted we wanted to watch a fight as some men do.
Yeah,
and the women were a part of that. So I don't know if my wife and his wife are really doing too much talking. I don't remember because I was getting blitzed out of my fucking mind.
But that situation is different because when they probably won't leave the room if it's another female in the room.
We'll see,
it's
but
more like if it's your house, then your wife is like I'm gonna entertain. The female.
Well, no. Well, see, it was one of them. That one in particular. That was one of those deals where it's like we all in here to watch the fight. Even if you don't watch the fight, we in here drinking and talking and laughing and well, at least I hope there was. I don't remember shit. I just remember that I almost fell over the shit, and I guess I tried to stop him from falling over the shit.
I mean, most females that respect you and just respect your you having your own space with your homies. That's what they gonna do. If it's another female, like if the homies bringing a girl, and it's like, okay, cool, I'll be around, I'll stay around. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, they be like, okay, I'm gonna go over here and do my thing. It ain't no homies in here.
All right, so we gonna switch gears. I don't know how much time we got left because we have been going at this.
Got a lot of time.
What's looking like? Let me see. Looking pretty decent. I ain't really worried about this. I'm worried about that.
About an hour and 10 minutes.
That's what we in. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go to that first clip. One of the first ones. That how men get used. Do you see that? Yeah. Let's play that one. Might have to mute Cuzzo for a second.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Nah. Did I hear a woman voice?
Yeah, that might be his daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw this thing on Instagram that's shaking me to my stomach. You know what I mean? This man was taking care of this woman, took her kids in, took all her babies in. She had 2 kids. Sent the first one to college. He was sending the second one to college already, you know what I mean? Already got it paid for, you know what I mean? Busting his ass. And then he sent the woman to school. Finally, they had a baby. And the baby wasn't his at all. Like, the kid's not his. He didn't send your children to school. He didn't send you to school. He invested in your whole future. His time and effort. He held himself at a lower pedestal to get you to where you're supposed to be. And you don't You renege on the whole shit? That's
All right,
foul.
so, you know, when I heard that clip today, you know, it was I felt sorry for that situation. So we're gonna start with you, Mr. Nigerian brother. What do you think about that there?
You raggedy bitch.
I was not expecting that. I expected that from him. That's why I started with you. You motherfuckers been switched up on me.
Oh man.
Hers been on here playing. He be on here playing too coy. That's all that means.
I see.
That's all that means.
Oh man.
Nah, yeah. That's definitely fucked up if she used them like that to, you know, raise her kids and send them to school and help her get to school. I think we spoke about this before. Like some women that just, you know, use them until they get up to a certain level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then they can go on about their business.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's some foul shit. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be looking for them cues. You know what I'm saying? Looking for them red flags.
Yeah.
You know, because I know they had to be there somewhere. So
Hell yeah.
About you, brother Fly? What say you?
I mean, you already know how I get down about this situations like this. You already know I ain't with none of them, none of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Evidently she ain't respect this nigga. You know what I mean?
At
Something
all,
about it.
yeah.
It's something about this nigga that she just did not respect. Obviously, you already know what I call people on here who do shit like that. What's that word I used to call them?
Selfish.
Selfish. That bitch is selfish.
my favorite word.
Right.
Yup. Beside bitch, selfish. She selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, come on, man. This dude took care of your kids, sent your kids to school. You could have did that. You could have got with your baby daddies and had them do that shit. No,
Right.
he did it, and then he put you through school. Only for you to say, oh, you know what, fuck this nigga, I'm up now. You know what I'm saying? And dip off on this nigga. That's a different type of bitch, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the females I don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Besides that, just like her said, man, you gotta watch these cues, man, because they be showing. You just gotta notice them. You know what I'm saying? Bitch be six flagging like a theme park.
You said that before.
Yeah.
You just gotta see it, and that's where I'm at with that, man. Fuck any type of person that's like that.
What say you, Cuzzo?
No, this has happened to me in my personal life.
Damn, hate to hear it.
You put two kids through school, nigga?
No, not putting no kids in school.
Oh,
You too young to be putting kids in school like that.
I'm like, I don't know your life for real.
But no, when it comes to having a woman lay up under you and you handling all the shit,
Okay.
and then she's stacking all her money, stacking and stacking while you steady paying and paying because you know you're supposed to be the provider, the protector, and all those things. And then when it's like when she up, she out.
Yeah.
So I know how that feels personally.
Yeah, that's definitely you. I mean, my bad. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. No, it's devastating. At least the baby mine, so I'm good on that part. But damn.
Oh yeah, your daughter definitely look like you, nigga. Ain't no denying that one.
Yeah. So this story, the lady didn't necessarily leave. She just had stepped out on
Clearly.
betrayed him. Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So
But she still
Motherfucker, you left then. That's
Right,
it.
yeah, exactly.
You might as well keep. When you step out, you might as well keep stepping. Because when I find out,
She still used that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She used the shit out of him, and it's unfair to him. But then we gotta ask him, what made you stay after everything?
right.
If he stayed.
Right.
Because now we gotta check his fortitude. We gotta see how strong he is. Because I know it'll hurt to leave, and it might even cost you to leave. But after that level of disrespect, man, you gotta get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, you absolutely right about that. I could see. I got a feeling of why he stayed. He probably felt like he invested, and so he felt like he stayed. That's what a lot of niggas do. Not me though, nigga. All ties is cut after that shit. You know, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because that's a dangerous situation. Because that shit can What if that nigga just snapped one day and everybody out of there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that happens more than you think.
Yeah. So I'm just. I think women should stop playing that kind of game. You know what I'm saying? If you really don't like the nigga, don't be with him.
Yeah.
People should
stop trying to put.
People in general.
Yeah, people. Yeah,
most definitely.
People in general should stop playing that. Go ahead.
Because that shit is foul. And you really destroy a person once they find shit like that out. You really destroy it.
That's betrayal. Yeah, absolutely.
We talked about that on one episode, and I said that before. I was like, man, like people don't even understand the type of destruction and the type of hurt you put on somebody and you do some shit like that. I guess this hookup culture and all this cheating shit. People just act like they've been immune to this shit.
Normal.
Like it's normal. This shit ain't not really normal. That's why everybody fucked up now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why don't nobody trust nobody.
Right.
I'm gonna say it like this. If I was him though, I'd be bringing bitches to the house and fucking them. Like, what you gonna say to me?
Oh, damn.
And I ain't know. Yeah, you got that. I'm just the type of person that sometimes the tit for tat ain't gonna do it for me. I gotta dissociate myself from you completely.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like I can't have no ties to you.
So what say you? This boy look like he over there about to burst. He got plenty of this shit to say.
He been brewing.
Go ahead, man. Usually it's me that be doing that shit, but I'm just. If you noticed, I haven't really gave much perspective today. I just kind of I'm just running the show and just letting y'all do the talking because I'm fucking. Anyway, go ahead, man.
I don't really have a lot to
Go shut the fuck up with that bullshit. You got plenty.
No, honestly, I don't. The reason I don't have a lot to say is because, I mean, that's messed up to the degree of where it would leave me. I'm just thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like it literally leaves me speechless, and that's very rare for me, right?
You saying like to visualize yourself in that particular
yeah. Like it leads me to the point of speechlessness where it's like it's nothing that can be said after that. It's nothing that can be done after that. It's no working it out, talking about it. It's just you got to leave, and it's like it's a unrepairable hurt for that kind of situation.
Yeah.
You have to try to vet people to a certain degree to know who you're investing in.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important to try to learn that because people go through things in life, and I don't think you should change who you are, but you do need to change who has access to who you are.
Right.
Because everybody does not deserve that.
Yeah.
When I say deserve that, it's like who you are. Everybody doesn't deserve your loyalty or your finances or, you know what I'm saying, your uplifting and things of that nature. That is a lesson that I've learned in life.
Yeah.
Very harshly.
Right.
Like, it's like you don't want it to fuck you up to the point where you are damaged beyond repair and you can't reach out and help people the way that you normally would. But it's just like it's a devastating blow that it does things to you. So,
absolutely.
Like he said, that is the kind of stuff that breaks people to the point where and nobody agrees with it. It's not, killing anybody or anything like that is never justified. But those are the kind of breaking points that gets to people where they snap. Those are those snap moments where it's like
the people that do it need to understand that. Like,
you need to.
How is this going to affect this person?
But
they're putting me.
That's a game. That's a game that you should not play with someone.
Exactly.
No, you shouldn't. They're not gonna think of
you
it. You don't
want to go to those type of extents with someone because the reaction to that action could be devastating.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, no, because it was a story. It was I was scamming some news article. It happened to a husband where he found out his kids wasn't his, and he done been doing everything, and him and his wife was getting a divorce. And this nigga bought a bulldozer because he lost the house in the divorce. This nigga bought a bulldozer and bulldozed the house. And it was like, yeah, ain't nobody gonna have this house.
Hey,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean, bro. Like it gets to a
Sound like
certain
you snap,
point, like,
right?
when
You
you
get to that point.
when that little happens, when that stick breaks, it's no telling what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Like certain things happen. It's certain people out there who are just, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
And there's other people that get pushed to that edge.
No,
and they already,
everybody has that.
Everybody
at
is
some
able
point.
to do that.
Everybody
No,
got that.
I disagree.
You don't think everybody has a snapping
listen what
point.
I'm saying. No. Hirsch, listen to what
I'm
I'm saying.
listening. Listen.
There are some people who are already.
I know. I got.
So
that
that's what I'm
point.
saying. The people who are already.
I got
That's
what
a whole
you're saying.
different bag.
But I'm saying everybody has.
No, what he's saying though is though when you cuckoo though already, and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
We're not
okay.
counting that.
Right,
That's all I was saying. We're not counting that.
Right.
But everybody else
Yeah.
has a breaking point.
Exactly. Right.
So once you get somebody to the edge and you decide to kick them, motherfucker, like you
can't be surprised
after that
with
like,
the
yeah,
reaction.
it's no, you can't. You don't decide what reaction is too big after
Right,
that action was fucked up.
You know what?
There is always going to be a action that caused that reaction. Everybody's gonna go different. Some people's like, that's going too far. This is too far. You don't get to decide what's too far when that fucked up action was too far to that person.
Right.
You know what? We had a show where, remember, the guy found out that the kid wasn't his. The 5 kids wasn't his, I think.
Oh damn.
Remember? Where did he end up cutting the woman's head off?
Oh yeah.
Down in South America. Remember
Shit,
that?
yeah, I think I remember that.
Nigga, you said 5 kids,
Five.
none of them were his?
Oh my God.
Kids
None
wasn't
of them
his.
were his?
None of the kids was his. And he decapitated.
This is what I mean. I'm not saying it's okay, but I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is what I mean.
Exactly.
I understand where the snap happened.
Your whole.
Where it
your
happened
whole-
literally because
Yeah.
he fucking.
I understand where it happened at.
Your whole reality ain't real. It's
Is
like,
your reality is shattered
like,
at that
what the
point. I got 5 kids.
yeah.
None of them my kids. I thought they was. Okay. We should just go back to everything, right? Right? No. I understand where the snap happened.
Yeah, because you know how you know how men are. Once we get into that situation, we get into a family. That kind of becoming a husband and a father. Sometimes that becomes our identity.
Especially,
You shatter
especially,
that shit.
especially when you come from a situation where you didn't have that,
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
and you want to be
That's
that.
what you wanted, right?
No, I think you said that very eloquently, Cuzzo, as far as when you establish and you get married and create a family and having that become your identity. Because if you were a person that was you was going out, you was partying, you was enjoying yourself, you was living your life to the fullest the way you decided to want to do
Next time at me, bitch.
it. Talk about you.
I was joking. I was joking.
Feeling guilty.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
But what I'm saying is, if you have that lifestyle, you have a certain lifestyle, and then you meet someone who, because I mean, we as men have to admit that women do have the ability to change a man. They do, especially if you have that level of love and care and concern for them. I will admit that because my wife has changed me in some ways that I didn't think she would be able to do that. But even I had to, take notice to it and put stock in it. Like, damn, well, I mean, if you married, then you know what I'm saying? You telling me I'm pussy whipped, that's not an insult to me. Shit, that's definitely not an insult.
I was wondering if you was gonna hear it or not.
Your loud ass can't whisper, nigga. Not at all.
Pussy what?
Stop it. You might as well just say that straight up. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say thank God for sis. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say thank God for sis.
Oh, my wife?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because she made you a better dude.
Oh no, she
Yeah.
absolutely, she'll appreciate that too.
Yeah.
But no, like for real, seriously, I can honestly say my wife has made me a better man in quite a few areas. Actually, she taught me some things, and I thought I always had the leg up, and as far as like more experience and being in relationships and things like that, and I kind of do, but I don't know everything. and she has taught me things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got, obviously. But as far as that becoming the identity, you of all people would be able to attest to that. Like, you knew who I was. I didn't even think I was having kids. You probably never thought I would have kids.
I'm still surprised.
I am too. So
But
I'm saying,
on another note, I didn't think I was having kids.
We all knew you was going. We all knew you was having kids. Nigga.
you was the first one. You was the first one out the group to have a kid, nigga.
That was never the plan. That was never the plan.
Hold on. I'm gonna be honest. When he did have the kid, I was like, damn.
See, thank you.
Really?
Please have been around the longest. Please have been around the longest. Please have been around the longest.
At least I ain't by myself. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. But when C had his, I was like, damn. And being a homie, I was like, oh man, my dog life is over. You know what I'm saying? Because as a teenager,
No, I remember hearing you say that.
Yeah.
I remember hearing you say, "Dog, it's life over." I'm like,
because that's when you young.
Yeah,
that's
what you think.
That's how you think. You like, damn, you got a kid now. Instead of growing into responsibility, you got to tackle that head
That's
on.
right there.
Jump into it.
Yeah. So it's like,
I ain't gonna lie
Double
though.
Dutch.
you think about it in a selfish way.
I ain't gonna lie though. I mean, you know the history about that. So, when he got her pregnant, I was like, shit, that could have been me. I'm like, I'm glad it wasn't me.
Nigga, you better clear that shit up right the fuck now. You better clear that shit up right now, though.
What are you talking about?
You the history, nigga. You better clear that up. That sounds horrible in there. You like, we both was in there.
Okay.
We both was in there. That's what it, you better clear that.
You know what?
Okay. You better clear that up. Like,
I give
he
you
was
that.
like, we was taking
It don't sound
turns.
too good. It
Yeah,
don't
we was
sound
taking
too good.
turns. It happened to be him. Woo.
Hey, niggas, this bullshit right here, okay? You know damn well that you know what the fuck I meant.
That's what I'm like, hey.
But you gotta say,
I
it
got
for the
you.
camera. You gotta
I got
say it
you.
for the camera
I
because
got.
it don't sound too good.
Okay. I'm sorry. We all known each other forever, so that's it's kind of an inside thing. What it was is I liked the person and I didn't get to her fast enough, and this nigga moved in. He didn't know I wanted her. He didn't know we liked each other, because she did like me, but he didn't know. He moved in. He got her. I'm thinking like, damn, all right. But then how it played out, I was happy to take a step back. I was like, you know what? Hey, you got that. You got that, buddy.
God did.
And that's what I meant by, damn, that could have been me. That's what I meant by that.
Yeah, we had to clear that one up, baby.
Yeah, definitely.
Later down the line, they gonna be looking like y'all in a group together. Y'all do everything together, huh?
Y'all really
in a group
close,
together.
huh?
Y'all just clear it up for the wifeys too. Both of our wifeys. They been looking like.
Yeah. You got man. That shit wouldn't sound too good.
Well, technically,
It sounded like a lot was going on, man.
You always gotta look at how it can
hey,
be.
I ain't drinking none of this shit no more before we podcast ever again, dog. I can't I'm down in this bitch sweating, trying to hold on, and I'm like, dog, what the fuck?
You gotta look at how it's being digested. And when you say some shit, you're like, how that sound? No, that don't sound right.
But
You
I'm glad y'all clarified that because I didn't realize. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, what you talking about? Like, bro.
Man, you know I'm usually on my shit. And I ain't
Yeah.
fucking just this bullshit here. Shit.
Smooth ride, got that nigga on bumpy roads.
Truth serum.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
All right, man, we gonna fucking move on for this motherfucker cut off.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right, so
Oh man.
you want to do the sex pain one?
Yeah, we can do that.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go and play that clip.
Women are in pain when you pounding them, and they might not say anything about that because of the repercussions that could come from that.
Oh, you can't take bitch. You can't take this. Get the fuck up off me. I don't want to hear that.
I didn't realize that was a thing until like my 30s.
Really?
Because they wasn't saying stop. It was just, mama ain't raised no quitter.
My mama ain't raised no bitch, so this one lonely tear gonna fall out the side of my eye. When you get that first little hand on the bottom of your stomach.
I didn't know what that meant. Real shit. I thought it meant that it felt too good. I was watching porn one day and a woman did that. And I was like, wait a minute, maybe that's not pleasure. So I went online and I asked, and women was like, yeah, we're in pain.
Okay, so before any of you motherfuckers chime in, because everybody, it's all dicks up in here. So every nigga got something to say. You know, everybody got a story. Everybody ain't look. We ain't gonna look. Make it quick. So listen, I am with him. Okay, I also did not register that. I am just as guilty as most men, where it's like, oh, it hurts, huh? Okay, that means go deeper. You know,
Shit,
that means go harder.
That don't translate well.
Yeah, that don't. Listen, we try to save you last
Yeah.
Listen,
My man is 2 for 2. My man is 2 for 2 tonight. My man is 2 for 2 tonight.
I'm so glad this show is almost over. I'm glad this shit is almost over with because you can tell the more we go on, the worse this shit gets. Okay,
You crashing.
Digging that hole deep.
Digging. Well, for me,
no, I ain't done. I ain't fucking done. Y'all ain't finna just let me wander off and die. You know, I'm gonna fix this shit. Okay.
Now he got to.
I gotta fix.
He got to clean his face.
Please.
I gotta clean this, man.
Please say the right thing. Come on, brother and son.
Listen,
Please
what
say
I
the
mean
right
by
thing.
that, listen, man, I shouldn't even have to explain it.
You have to.
Should be, I know, but I shouldn't have to.
You got to clean.
I'm
this one.
saying, going deeper in a woman, it's not fucking rape. It's all consensual. Okay, she's not telling me to stop and get off. That's different. Okay, if she's saying that, then yes, you need to get the fuck off. That's what I'm saying. If it's consensual sex and you just going to pound town on her ass, and you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing. Everybody got their own select category of moves they use. Ain't no point in getting all that.
Okay,
but I'm saying, you know, you lift the leg a certain way. You know what I'm saying. We ain't gonna get too vulgar with it.
No,
we gotta
but
go
I'm
to
just
detail.
saying. Let's keep going.
I'm gonna keep going.
Let's keep going.
When you in your groove and you in your strut, you doing your thing. It's like as a man, once you in your groove, you like you don't want to be stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the woman put the hand on the stomach and whatever and whatnot. Okay. I know we gotta be all PC and shit now, but let's be 100. As a man, it's like, oh shit, I'm really working this shit out. I'm doing them, you know, I'm doing my thing. That's how men think. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, I know what we supposed to say and all that bullshit, but I don't want this show to turn into that bullshit. Okay, I want to just keep it straight up because many people relate to that. You know what I'm saying? A PC culture is being presented to us, and a lot of motherfuckers like, y'all motherfuckers ain't being real. That ain't really how it go down. Okay? So, no, we not talking about rape. We talking about straight up consensual sex. That's what we talking about. And so, yes, I was ignorant of that. I didn't know that it was that bad for the women. I didn't know that. And now that I have been made aware of that, I can maneuver and go about looking at things and operating differently now. You know, you're never too old to learn.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, and I'm not ashamed to say this is something I've learned today, literally today, because that's when I found the clip.
So who are we going to next?
Go ahead, Cuzzo, because yeah.
I got experience with that because a woman, I was dealing with a woman that's more advanced than me, and she was like, after we were through, she talked me through it. She was like, "Nigga, you love the gut punch, don't you?" I'm like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is you talking about?" She was like, "Nigga, you in my uterus, bro. What the fuck is you doing? Like, bro, it ain't always got to be up there like that. You know what I'm saying?" And then we got to talking about sex, and then we watched a documentary about it on Netflix or something, and really so a lot of women don't really even prefer big dick, to be honest. Don't even like them. They like the medium size or the ones that can get in there and hit that little spot just on point just every time. It depends on a woman, because then you get another woman who only likes to be gut punched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, depending on the woman.
And we realize we don't have a woman here to talk about this. You know, this is strictly God talk. So
hopefully we can hold on to this until the right woman comes on the show.
Yeah.
It all depends, you know. But I didn't understand it until a woman sat me down and broke it down for me. I didn't get it until she told me. And I just found that out in 2022. So
yeah, I done saw it both ways. Like the hand, you know what I'm saying? But other times you be like, hey, nigga, too deep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you just tell me like, hey, I ain't gonna keep trying to shove it in, you know.
Just shot at me, motherfucker.
What you mean?
And then, hold on, wait, and then that clip, old girl said, and then in that clip, old girl said, she said, man, I'll let that single tear just fall down my eye.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, no, because I done made a girl cry. Like, she's like in between, like, okay, that's enough, and started crying. And I'm like,
yeah, see
that
that
feel weird.
That would make my shit go limp immediately. Like, no, this don't seem right.
This is the thing where we talk
Let
about.
the sexpert talk now.
We talk about communication again. Right?
Exactly, communication.
Because it can be tears from pleasure.
Yeah.
Just as well as it can be tears from pain. You have to engage with that person. And that's why sex is really more than just a physical act, right?
Right.
Like, we all want to just do it because of the physical act of it. It just fucking feels good. So
you would know.
Yeah, I do. So
I would say we all.
Yeah, I hope so.
we just want to do it, and that's what causes the procreation, which is made for, because it feels good. But it's so many different layers to it. It's certain, you're gonna get certain aspects of people who you might think you hurting them. You know what I'm saying? You might think you hurting a woman, and then you'll stop, and she'll be like, "What you stopping for?"
Right.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, and then you get other women who is like, "Nah, like you need to stop."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get women who want the overly aggressive, rough, like it's like, no, slap shit out of me when I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you get other women who are delicate like flowers, and it's like you can't handle them that way. So it's all about, again, communication. Communication is going to come down to a lot of fucking shit, whether it just be sex or just in life, dealing with every aspect, whether it's the work aspect, whether it's in the bedroom aspect, or everything. But talking about these things helps to get in the place where everybody's comfortable and you're in that golden spot where things can be wonderful. Because when you establish certain things, then you know, okay, this is too much, this is da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. Even with people who, should I get a perfect example? Me and Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been at it for however long. You know what I'm saying? This is my love. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain things that I can do some of the same things that I've done before, and at certain times it's been painful.
Yeah.
But it was like I did the same thing before. It wasn't painful then, but it's painful right now.
Yeah.
So it's like it has to be that, and women have to voice that.
Yeah, because we don't
like
know.
it's very, very, very important,
Yeah.
ladies. Like, some of you are trying to be tough, and some of you are allowing us to, like, y'all like don't want to throw off the flow, and you want guys to finish, and that's
what it
like
is.
why I love your dedication to wanting the man to get off.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But all in all, you guys are human beings, and this is, I've told my love, like, look, you ain't my sex style. I don't have one, by the way, just before anybody gets
He
on.
does.
Don't have one.
He guilty.
Why you smile?
That motherfucker in the closet.
Because I felt like that was a 17 moment, and I needed to clear that shit up real quick.
Hey, hold on, nigga. We ain't gonna say 17 moment. Nigga,
I said
no,
some
we ain't
shit.
just branding that shit
Yeah,
on
look,
me.
it was
You
a
gotta be
17
easy. You
moment.
gotta be easy because we'll turn that to.
That's what I'm saying. Don't do that. These motherfuckers here turn that
we
shit
definitely
into
turn it to.
delegator or some bullshit like
We'll
that.
make a button for it. 17 moment.
You right about that. You right
Don't
about
do
that.
that shit.
But no, it's important for women to vocalize when things are not copacetic for them. So people know when they're in pain. You dudes need to know when you're not being pleased.
Yeah.
And it's a way to say things, ladies, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be harsh on the tongue, but definitely express yourself to let a dude know he ain't doing a good job. That faking it shit, all that kind of shit. Like, don't do that. You
Don't
really
do
just
that.
doing yourself a
Yeah.
disservice, because I done talked to a lot of women. Y'all deserve to come. Like, we both here for the same, like, it's supposed to be pleasure in between two people, not one. So if a nigga just ejaculated into you or on you, like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, we both supposed to get a certain level of pleasure out of that. And if you ain't getting that pleasure, then it's really wasted, honestly. So you got to be vocal about what hurts you, what you like, what you don't like. And I know it's a stigma about, the difference in between men and women. Like men, we can like whatever the fuck we want, damn near, and it's all gravy. Women, if they like certain shit, then they afraid to get slut shamed and considered a whore. Or how many dudes you did this with? It's like, look, either a motherfucker can accept it or they can't. Right. But whatever you like, whatever you into, you deserve that. Get pleased how you get pleased.
To add to that, to add to what you just said, men, you need to be more. How can I put this? You need to ease up. If a woman is communicating to you and telling you, hey, it hurts, you got to stop. Yeah, I know you're thinking with your dick. I know it feels good, but you got to stop. You got to let up, okay? Mm-hmm. Because what ended up happening is, she's like, come on. Ain't no come on, man. She said stop. You know what I'm saying? She not feeling it. And that's a hard pill to swallow as men, especially when you almost there or you haven't quite got there yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to hear. And that's why I'm saying, men, we have to do better in terms of,
I got something
hey, nigga, just go in the bathroom and just yank the rest, man. Because you got to do what you got to do.
I got something to help with that. Well, first off, I'm going to piggyback what you're saying.
Okay.
You absolutely right. Especially about them having the dedication to try to, help the situation where the man could get off. Yeah, applause to him. But like he was just saying, this is a two-way thing where we supposed to have fun and enjoy this with each other, right? One way you can do that is a lot of men don't do is read they women's body language. You got to know your partner. Get ready to know your partner. If you can read her body language, you can tell what she don't like, what she do like.
But
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Sometimes, sometimes that doesn't work, and you need just clear communication about what it is that ladies you don't want. I also will say that when it comes down to y'all doing y'all thing and y'all enjoying yourself, man, dudes, man, y'all can't just think about trying to get off and get yours. Matter of fact, you'll have better sex when you don't just think about yourself and you think about what she wants.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
I guarantee you. Guarantee it. If you can.
Oh no, that's 100% right there. No, that's 100%
I guarantee
right there.
If you get your woman off first, a couple times before, nigga, you'll be able to probably do everything you want to.
You preach it. Yeah. I'm not gonna say nothing.
If you can get her where you need to get her a couple times, by the time she gushing and everything, then flow it up out of her. If she not ready to quit, because again, it depends on the person. Because sometimes they like,
I got mine.
They like, you know what I'm saying?
No, you gonna be
3 times, 4 times in.
Check this out.
3 to 4 times in. Sometimes they like, I'm done. I'm done. But it should be for real. Again, a mutual thing. So it's like, you need to be able to. Again, communicate. Communication is always going to be the biggest thing. And almost every aspect of life is going to be communication. Always.
If you really want the cheat code, nigga, foreplay for as long as you can, eat that pussy, and you good from there. I'm telling you, you gonna get it.
I'm gonna add to that because you giving them something, but it's something missing.
No,
you gotta know if you're gonna be doing it. You gotta just know. You gotta do your homework on how to do it. Because if you do it good enough, you won't have to take a long time to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just learn what it is that you're doing, and learn her spots. Learn her spots. Ask, don't be. You're not less of a man if you ask her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, you gotta learn.
But see, a lot of niggas don't want to do it. And I said it before on the show. No, not selfish.
No, men are selfish.
No, they are. But again, porn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like porn and have you thinking that
doing
shit
the wrong
real.
shit.
Yeah, and have you doing the wrong shit because you be like, this is how it's supposed to go, and it ain't. Not with everyone. So if you learn what the fuck it is you supposed to do. First of all, ask her what it is. Then you do your research on how to do it.
Yeah, and then you know
you get good at it, and you don't have to take 20 minutes to do congolingas, nigga.
and then you know if you a real G about it, you know the good thing is don't get in a relationship. Go out here and get all the practice you can before you settle down.
I want to lick every pussy.
All right, yeah.
Look,
Be careful who you practice on.
You might walk out with the soapy mouth.
every
Funky pox.
Funky pie.
every person is different.
Not monkeypox, funky pox.
Funky pox.
Oh my God, these guys. Every person is different.
That's what I'm like. What the fuck?
This nigga.
It's comedic time in his back. Okay,
Yeah,
they
it's
came
back.
out nowhere with that one. Okay, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? From men to women, women to men, like women as well. Like every man is different. Every woman's different. So it's like every person you encounter will be different. What works for one person may not work for the other person.
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
Ask them, talk to them, have those kind of conversations. Foreplay definitely starts before you get to the bedroom.
Yeah.
So saying just eating her pussy to death, like some women don't care about that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You will be
Shit,
surprised.
show me them.
I can't.
I'm joking. I'm fucking married.
yeah,
Don't
I
show
know,
me.
but
Don't show
I
me shit.
could.
Okay?
What's
No,
the- what's
don't
the-
Probably
show
a
me.
minority.
Don't
But
the
is this?
term? What's
It's not the
Hold
majority.
on.
Because I guarantee you, there's women that don't see this be like,
Right. What the fuck you talking about?
Hold on. What's the term? What's the term for people who's turned on sexually? Is it sapiosexual? What is that?
When that's turned on by what?
Oh,
Mentally turned on?
That's sapio. Yeah.
Yeah, sapio.
Yeah, if you're turned on by somebody's brain, but foreplay always begins before you get to the bedroom.
Absolutely.
You know, you
on by
can't just
somebody's
think. You
brain.
can't just think
The fuck?
because when some
You know,
you
some
ever
people-
Hey,
talk,
look,
you
man.
ever talk- no.
I ain't judging. I'm just.
I'm
that's
about to
just.
explain it to you in a way that you about to understand right away. You ever talk to somebody who's stupid?
All the time.
A woman that's stupid that you thought was attractive.
No, that happens to me all the fucking time.
Okay, there go Cuzzo. 17. Have you ever talked to a woman who you thought was attractive and then she opened up her mouth and it was
oh,
just like,
shit.
nah.
Well,
You like, no, I still want it.
Let me help you out.
Yo, he went for a walk. He went for a walk. Yo, he went for a walk, bro.
Let me help you out, man. Let me help you out right quick.
how dare you ask me something that's stupid?
Nigga, come on, have a seat, nigga. Come on, have a seat, nigga.
What?
Come on, have a seat.
Look, one of the things that attracts me to my love is her mind. The woman's smart.
Yeah,
She impresses me with
Like-
things that I didn't know that she knew, and the detail in which she knew them. You know what I'm saying?
It turn you on to a
Yeah,
certain-
that's a turn on to me because it's like I don't know that she knows these things, and then when she starts to talk about them, and then she goes into detail about them, I'm turned on because damn it, like she not gonna usually approach something in a half-mannered way. It has to be full, so that means she has to sit down and take the time with it. Except for I don't know all the things that she sit down and take time with. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Until she opens her mouth to talk about them, and you're like, damn, that's detailed.
So long story short, it's really when somebody is more sexually aroused by how a person thinks over what they look like.
Yeah, well, that's on y'all. I think what it is. No, because seriously, man. I mean, I hear y'all, and I hear what you're saying, but to me, it's just like.
But that's just sapiosexual people. But check this out.
You're funny as hell. No.
Check this out. Hold on. Check this out though. That's how most when he say that foreplay happens before the bed, he absolutely right because
I didn't
women,
disagree with him with that.
No,
I didn't
I'm not
disagree.
saying you disagree with him.
No.
But what I'm just trying to clear. I'm just trying to have clarification on it. That's how most women work.
Well, that's
They don't get a lot of them don't just get turned on just by that. You got to turn them on in that type of way before you even get there.
I know I've had conversations with a couple ladies that told me like I was about to give you the draws and then you said this. Like, and I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We fucking up all the time doing that.
Because a lot of
We fuck it
times
up all the
we
time
think it
doing
be
that.
us. Women already be like, I'm fucking him. You know what I'm saying? And then,
we
like,
think they think like us.
yeah, like so they already be like, I'm definitely giving him some. And you say some shit and they be like, I was gonna give
That
you
shit
some.
dry the fuck up.
And you said
Dry the
this,
fuck up.
and that was it for me. And it's like, oh damn,
Okay,
that's where I went
well.
wrong. That's where I messed up, huh?
Well, you know, like I say, everybody thinks differently. And to me, I mean, I hear everything y'all saying, and I've heard that Sapio bullshit once or twice in my life. But it just feels like, nah, man, because I'm not finna sugarcoat this shit for people, bro. Because it's like motherfuckers make shit way more fucking complicated than it fucking has to be.
But
when
they-
motherfuckers couldn't talk and understand language, do you think they gave a fuck about what somebody said?
But
Niggas
check-
was fucking off of just fucking. You look good. I'm horny. I need to get this shit off. I'm fucking.
Niggas
Motherfuckers
ain't
now
cavemen
make shit
no more.
way more complicated. Yo, what talking about we
yeah.
evolved? No, nigga, you just learn how to talk. That's all it was.
Listen,
Get your
man,
shit
like you
off.
said, everybody got away, but they got away because of what? Because
But
we
see,
ain't
that's the
cavemen
kind
no
of
more.
shit that ends up with a nigga paying for her 2 kids' tuition, paying for her
agree.
schooling,
Yeah.
and then
agree.
getting fucked over because she
Yeah.
fucked somebody else.
But that's
not your baby.
that's not nothing to do with being Sapio. That's
I'm saying the exact opposite, because just in your physical, right? Just I'm horny. We want to fuck. She look good.
Well, no, I didn't say
that pussy good.
No,
I pay for your kids' college. I pay for your college. Let's go. Like
I didn't say niggas make the best decisions. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I didn't say, oh, that's the only way to be. I'm saying niggas overcomplicate shit. Oh, I want to dissect your mind. I want to fall in love with your brain. Nigga, you fucking the pussy, not the brain.
But
No,
that
you
pussy
actually
is
are. You
attached
actually are though.
to the brain. So if you fuck a bitch without a brain and you have a baby with this chick that does not have a brain, now you have a child who could potentially be brainless.
No,
because
listen.
you
missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying you just talk to the dumbest bitch walking the planet. I'm saying, yes, you're gonna vet her right, but I'm saying I feel like people, you can't just Sapio. I don't give a shit. The point I'm saying is
People are wired different, though,
I
dog.
get you, and I'm not disagreeing.
But
I'm not
this is why.
disagreeing.
This is why that is
that's
even
not
existing.
that's not you, and that's okay. But some
That's- but
people
that's
are
why it's
attracted.
existing.
This is everybody has their different ways. Like some people get attracted by people because of the way they think. I'm trying to told you. Right? I'm trying to told you. I've met someone like when I was dating, y'all know I was dating for a long time.
That's an understatement.
I was the dator. I was just dating. I met so many beautiful women. The way that they thought turned me off. I got to a certain age, don't get me wrong, even if I did, but like, well, you still look good, I still do want to hit. That's all it's going to be. So it's like, the sapiosexual, where that part comes into play, it's a deeper.
It's sapiosexual, and I won. Can y'all stop it? I feel attacked now.
You said what?
Sapiosexual.
Huh?
I am only attracted. I'm a sapiosexual.
Dog, I'm
Me
trying
personally.
to defend you, nigga.
What did I say? You said
I'm
it's what? Wait, what did I say? And then what did you say?
You said sapio.
I've been drinking. Leave me alone. You know what it's up.
It's sapio. It's sapio.
Yes, you're absolutely. Look, see, I was about to say absolutely wrong. You
Right.
correct, Cuzzo.
Right.
You definitely right. But
what
No,
when
hold
to
on, wait,
me,
no, listen.
okay, go ahead.
No, listen.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I am turned on more about what a woman has going on upstairs, because not all my women that I've had have been beautiful. I've had ugly women that they brains was so far ahead of anybody out here that I was just attracted to that.
Be careful, they listening now. You call me ugly.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, they don't know who I'm talking about. I told them all they were pretty, so it don't matter.
So you a liar.
You ain't keep it real with them.
You ain't keeping G real. You was
keep it
fake.
real.
Hey,
You gotta keep it real.
wait a minute. That little bit of empathy they was about to have with you, that shit just went out the window.
Right.
That's the
Window.
equivalent. That's the hold on. That's the equivalent of the bitch that said, I'm about to give him some pussy, and then he just said that. Nah, I ain't giving you nothing. I ain't giving you shit.
He like, I told him all they was pretty.
But look though, the mind that they had did make them beautiful to me, and they had certain features and certain characteristics that I enjoyed on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What it is that I can't give you, because I operate this is gonna sound weird, but I operate like a bad bitch, nigga. A bitch don't deserve me.
Hang up on this nigga. This nigga said I operate like a bad bitch. This nigga gotta go. This nigga gotta go. This nigga has to go. The podcast lost. We lost the internet.
You gotta let me explain.
Let him talk, man. Let him finish. Let him talk.
Let him talk.
It sounds crazy if I don't explain it.
Let him talk.
But I walk away. I do certain things a certain way because to have me is an honor. It's a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Basically, you the prize.
I'm the prize.
I'm the catch.
like you have no idea what you stepping into. You stepping into something great.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got to meet my standard first. And my first standard is you got to have something in between your eyes that's worth me even having a conversation with you.
Listen.
Most of the time, a lot of girls that I've been attracted to, bad bitches. But we having a good time drinking. We went out to dinner and all that. She said her conversation was so terrible, I could not wait for the night to be over so I could go home.
Right.
I'm like, girl, there is nothing about you that is. I don't care about your fat ass. I don't care about your big titties. I don't care about none of that shit.
I care, but I just don't over care.
Okay, look. Okay, so let's just make this quick because I'm just gonna simplify this. Okay, yes, I don't even want to use the term identify. I don't recognize the sapio, whatever fuck, however you pronounce that shit. Because like I just said, I feel like people slap too many fucking labels on shit. Everybody want to identify as everything, and I'm not talking about you personally. I'm not talking about you, Cuzzo. I'm just talking about how society has fucking regressed, in my opinion. I don't put labels on things like that. Obviously, yes, you want to vet a person who you messing with. Yes, you want to see their thought process. Yeah, I just don't look into it that deeply. I mean, as for the way I figure it, as long as you ain't crazy, as long as you ain't psycho, as long as you have common sense to some degree, and you can be mediocre.
Bare minimum. Got you.
No. You laugh. You laugh and say it's bare minimum. But in all reality, if you try to go above and beyond, and then you find you get you a crazy bitch because you thinking, oh, she the total package, but then she has one thing that's completely off, and it might be a fucking deal breaker.
I don't know about that.
No.
I can't agree.
So you don't think that's possible?
I think you find that type of chick when you go for the bare minimum.
I don't think so.
I think, but that's the thing about it. Getting to know her and hearing, because the questions I ask be on point, because it's gonna make you. You gotta think and you gotta answer them. You know what I'm saying? When you start to figure out a lot of people that you think that common sense will be common.
Common sense ain't that common.
It's
not.
Hey, look, you motherfuckers ain't about to make me seem like I'm the bad guy. I said the fucking word common sense, damn it. Y'all motherfuckers looking like I feel like everybody in this bitch coming at me just because I'm slightly a little tipsy. Ain't no calm down, man. Fuck all that.
No, ain't nobody calling you no bad guy.
He's an angry drunk.
I'm not drunk.
We got it.
I'm not drunk, and I'm not angry.
Don't hit me, please.
That's what it's.
But I do understand. What you're saying. I do understand what you're saying about people who like to overcomplicate. I just want somebody to be able to talk the shit I want to talk on. I want to talk about history, African history. I want to talk about space. I want to talk about.
You can't get that
everything.
out of a stupid person.
No, I agree. I agree.
So
I'm not arguing that.
That's why I'm talking about the sapio part. So you do want a chick that has some type of brains.
Right.
So I get people who are attracted to, because again, going into my older, when I was younger, much younger, it's just physical.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, it's just like, you look good. Put my dick in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I got older, it's like you gotta have some degrees. It's gotta be layers to that look good.
I'll break it to you a little more easy, right? You know, it's levels to everything. Mm-hmm. It's just for a sapiosexual, the need for somebody to be
connect
on
a mental level.
It's much deeper.
It's more deeper and more higher than
Look
somebody
at his
else.
face. Look at his
He's
face.
still-
When I talk about those facial expressions.
It's not gonna register.
Oh, fuck.
It's not gonna register with him because that's not what he is. That's not what he is. It ain't gonna register.
Hey, move on. We've been here. We just been here.
It's not that. It's not that. I'm not saying what you brother saying is not making sense. It makes sense. It's just I don't look at it as deep. It's like okay, how can I put it? And I'm gonna make this quick.
It's just levels.
Maybe it is levels, and I'm not disagreeing with that. It's just I don't look at it. That's why I say I feel like things are just too complicated for me personally. I feel like people go out of their way to just try to over explain shit to make it. Oh, it's all spiritual, and then it's like, man, man. And I'm not talking
what's
about
wrong
y'all.
with spirituality, bro?
I'm not talking about y'all.
No, it's just
What's wrong with spirituality, bro?
Let's not go into that, dog.
No, let's go. No, put your hands down.
No, we're not going into that because we're gonna go on somewhere else.
What's wrong with that?
We're gonna go somewhere
Next
else.
topic.
No, please.
Next topic.
We're not gonna go into that. We're not gonna go into that because we're going somewhere else. We're gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, we gonna run out of camera.
Yeah, we gonna
time.
run out of time, right?
But just to put it, just easy going, man. It's just nuances to certain things, dog.
No, that's
and
it.
There's different levels.
That's it.
It's just different levels.
Everybody looks at my perspective is slightly different. Okay. Yes, you need to find some. I'm all about compatibility. That's the main thing that I've always operated off. So
just don't label everything just compatibility, and then that makes
Okay. That's me in a nutshell. Compatibility. I'm not trying to dig deep into you and all of that. That's gonna come with time.
So you know how me and you we get to the same point, but we go different ways. Mm-hmm. That's the same thing with this.
All right.
All the sapiosexual person does is just they might be on the same level as you. They just a little bit more on that perspective.
Mental. They just want the mental compatibility.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's you really because you said you don't want a dumb motherfucker.
Right.
So you said you saying you do want to be connected on some mind level.
Well,
so it's really you know what I'm saying.
Well,
but it's just the term that bothers you.
Well, yeah, it's not. It's not even just when I mean compatibility, I mean like overall. It's not just about the mental and the mind.
But that nobody says that that's the only thing. People are just saying that's important.
Yeah,
so
but when you said sapio, that's kind of what they going towards, right? Isn't that the definition of the word?
Okay, look, I need a freak bitch, right? But that's not me saying that that's the only thing. And shout out to my queen. But I'm saying,
way to fix that shit.
Listen, okay, look, I'm gonna be. We on Uncultured Roots, are we not?
All right, come on. Let's speed through it.
I'm gonna be real.
All right, come on.
My woman is my woman. She's a queen. Okay. She's everything to me. But she's a freak bitch at the end of the day.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like I need that, but that doesn't mean that's the only thing I need. So that's what I'm saying.
I got you. I'm thinking about the camera time. Because that's what I'm worried about. I ain't worried about the audio. I'm worried about.
If this nigga don't get it now, he ain't getting it done.
17. Like, fuck that shit. Don't say that word.
All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the last one, and this is gonna be the hit or miss. So, this is the difficult one. Niggas is gonna be put. Hey, yeah.
Hit or miss. Hit or miss.
Hey,
Hit or miss. Hit or miss.
All right, I don't even gotta explain nothing. Just hit the clip.
All right.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
Thoughts?
I disagree with that statement.
Off the bat.
Right away.
See what route you taking.
Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Let's play it again. Play it one more time.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
Okay.
Disagree.
All right, tell me why you disagree, brother.
I disagree because there's a lot of single mothers who are doing their thing, holding down, taking care of the kids without government assistance.
Wait a minute, we ain't do this segment right. Is that a hit or miss for you?
It's a miss.
Okay, go ahead.
The reason I say it's missing is because there's a lot of single mothers who are out here who do not have government assistance, who are doing their things and holding down the fort as single mothers without a lot of help from the parent of the father or no help from the father, but they're still doing what they need to do. Now, if they're saying without government assistance, Like if we're only pertaining to the women who have government assistance, I still say that's false. The women who are there who are taking care of these children by themselves need government assistance because the father is not there. So I disagree strongly.
Okay, Cuzzo, we're gonna go to you. Is this a hit or miss for you?
That's a hit.
Oh, okay. This is good.
Got one for one. One for one. One for one.
That's a motherfucking hit.
But why you say it's a hit?
All right, it's a hit because I agree. Some points that Corderio made, I agree with. But what my man said is kind of more so the factor because, man, I don't see most of the women who are on government assistance really aren't great parents. If you want me to be honest.
So they are or they aren't?
No, they aren't. They aren't really great mothers. Okay. They do, you know, they there, they taking care of the kids, but most of their kids be wild as hell. If you want me to be real.
Mm.
Most of them. So you've met most of the people on government assistance. See, when we talk about these percentages, we got to be careful.
I grew up in the hood where a lot of people were on government assistance. I grew up with the children. Hold
on, man.
Okay,
let him talk. Okay, he let you talk. Let him talk.
All right. I'm sorry.
What I have seen.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, what I have seen is that, yeah, a lot of that shit with single mother households, man, them children be wild as fuck. And I think, I'm not going to say it's always the case, but men tend to be a little bit more financially stable. I'm not going to say it's always the case, but for the most part, what I know. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel about it.
No, I mean, all of this is opinion-based, whether right or wrong. That's why I said a miss. So I'm going to go to Fly. What you think, brother? Is this a hit or is this a miss for you?
The way first turned to the buttons, boy. He's like, yeah. What you got to say? Turn to the buttons.
This is a good one because it's a tough for me.
Yeah,
you know, usually it's no brainer either hit or miss, but this one is tough.
I knew that's why I chose it.
Yeah, no, you did a good job of choosing this because we dealing with we're dealing with hypotheticals.
Yeah.
And on one hand, I see that if there wasn't any assistance for these women, I think probably the laws would probably be even tougher.
Yeah, because
I do think there would be a little more higher percentage of women who probably would not take care, and probably would be a deadbeat. To some aspect, it is kind of a hit because I think some of them will be like, you know what, fuck, you know, because that all they got is the government assistance.
Yeah, but I need you to choose.
You gotta pick a side.
I can't pick a side.
Oh no! Come on, man. You gotta pick one, man.
I can't pick one. I can't.
We can't have It's gonna be the first hit or miss with a main person on the show can't come on.
But we also are honest.
Yeah.
So I'm being honest. I can't pick one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the side Corderio was saying, and I'm on the side Cuzzo was saying. It's both. It cut both ways. It can cut both ways. Only thing I'm seeing out of that situation, it'll be tough laws on child support. Probably even more on the man's side.
Now I'm starting to notice something. Fly is the one that gives me the most hell with these segments. Because last week with Rapid Fire, for one of the questions,
But you know why?
Like, if I would answer it, I ain't gonna answer the motherfucker.
and that's because everything in black and white is a shady gray.
Yeah.
Oh no, shit. That's my mantra. I agree with you. I've always said nothing in this world is black and white. Everything is gray. I've been saying that for years.
And I say it again, this a hypothetical. We ain't dealing with something that's
so I'm saying hypothetically is a hit or miss, man. It's all hypothetical.
I can't get into it.
I can't do it.
I guess you gonna cop out too?
I mean, I ain't gonna cop out. I'm gonna say I'm gonna lean more on the side of miss.
There we go.
because for the fact that he said that women would be more of a deadbeat than men. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. I believe women are naturally nurturers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They naturally love. You know, they have that strong bond with the kids and stuff like that. I think if welfare was taken away, a lot of them would, you know, have to bear down and do what they got to do to make shit happen. That's what I think.
All right.
So I don't think it would be more than males.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel.
No, you got a point, Hirsch. I just think it's it wouldn't be as more as men.
Yeah.
But it will rise though.
Yeah, it definitely will rise.
Because
though.
if we got, I know I've seen that type of woman where it will rise and it will be that type of person.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give my perspective. I think it's a miss, and here's why.
Oh, okay.
No, not for the reasons you think.
Okay.
I think it's a miss simply because
I just thought you was gonna be on hit, so that's why.
No, but it's not. It's not what you think. I think it's a miss simply for the fact we want to talk about deadbeat. No, these kids will be dead, and I don't mean to be doom and gloom. But do you understand how the cost of the baby formula without fucking WIC?
Right.
Oh yeah.
The cost of this shit is through the roof. Most people can't afford this shit without these programs. You want to talk about deadbeat? Children would be dead. Mothers would die because they would go above and beyond to make sure their child could eat, even if.
That's what I'm saying. They gonna do
Even
whatever
if.
it takes.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
Get,
Coming from that perspective, I say you're right about that, and I agree with that. I agree on that side.
Miss. He changes to miss.
All right, hit miss because he.
You gave you didn't converted him over to the miss side. The only person that's on the hit is Cuzzo.
No, but to be fair,
it's not a real conversion. I'm just weighing both sides. He just gave me something that made the.
But that's the conversion. Like
Tip the scale.
you were on the, you know what I'm saying, the cuffs, and then he helped you weigh it down. So that's a conversion. You converted over.
Hold on, wait. But what Darnell just said, a woman will have to bear down to do all that. Don't men do that constantly, especially the men that are around?
Again, I'm going to go back to the point of a lot of these women are on these they get this assistance and stuff because the men aren't there. And it was made for them anyway. Yeah, it's made for that. And don't get me wrong, we do know that there are a couple women who, of course, go through the proceedings of I'm going this way because I can get this kind of help and this kind of money. Don't get me wrong, I'm not considering all these different things, but it's like there's a lot of single mothers I know, you know what I mean, they choose to have the child and they choose to take care of the child and they do what's needed. And unfortunately, from a lot of people from back in my time and back in the time before, they can say that their mother was there and their dad was not, because they chose to go forward and do whatever was necessary to make sure that they provided for their kids. Now, again, going in my generation and above, I see a high difference in fathers that are there. I mean, just at this table, me, Hirsch, Darnell, you, we're there. Like we are for real there. Like we're good fathers, and I wouldn't want to associate myself with anything other than. But it's just it's a big difference when you look at the spectrum of it. Like mothers will, like what 17 was saying in his statement, mothers will go to above and beyond where a father can be like, I'm not ready yet. I don't want to deal with this. I kind of like some of them check out mentally and then they'll just detach physically in that realm and then they veer off and they can kind of do what they want, right? It's a couple like situations where like, oh, he has this many baby mamas and don't take care of none of the kids. How many broken households has that one man made? And you have to put it on the women too, because if you know he's continuously doing this while lay down with that man, but it's just saying that he's still continuing to bounce around, and these mothers are having to step up and play the field and do what they need to do.
Yeah. Well, okay, if you notice, I didn't let my perspective get any further than when I said the kids wouldn't survive past a certain stage. See, y'all went into the whole diatribe about fathers not being there and the system being set up a certain way. I didn't go that far, because the reason I'm not going that far, because I'm looking at it for what it is. Without these programs, women should know, men and women should both know ahead of time. Without that, Do you know how much this shit is gonna cost? It's gonna cost less to get this abortion, to get this shit taken care of.
So you're saying they'll make a better decision?
I believe so, because they don't have those safety nets.
Oh yeah, that would
That's what I believe.
I mean, the safety net is choosing better. That's really the safety net. When is personal responsibility for who you choose to lay down with? When did it become? I know it's programmed and shit, but when does that get discarded? If you know this nigga ain't shit and you still fucking with this nigga, how can you blame him for not being shit? It's kind of your fault. You supposed to vet that nigga.
But see, this is the part I was hoping we wouldn't get into, right? Because again, 17 says that I'm always more in the favor of the women, right? So I was hoping we wouldn't get into that. But I know a lot of dudes that'll tell a woman they love them so they can get some pussy. As opposed to, I'm not saying women don't do it, but I know a lot of dudes who will tell a woman what they need to get in their drawers, as opposed to women.
That's nigga.
Yeah, women don't need to.
You know what I'm saying? You just got the pussy. It is what it is. But dudes will play the role. Like, I tell my female friends, don't tell a dude what you're looking for.
Right.
Because a dude will be like, bet, I'm about to be that nigga for like 6 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like 6 months.
Niggas
you know,
fit the role. Niggas all of a sudden fit the role.
Yeah, you ain't about to hold out for 6 months while I'm being the exact nigga you said you wanted.
I never
A woman is like,
that.
he's everything I want. Here it is. And then you like, bop, bop, boom, bop, ba-dam. You what? You pregnant? Oh, shit, I wasn't looking for that.
I never understood that in the dating process.
Yeah,
tell me what you looking for, what you like. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like, either you are or you ain't.
Right.
It's like, but no, that comes with communication. You want to convey certain things, but if you tell somebody exactly what you need, exactly what you're looking for at certain points, then they're like, I can do that for a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Right.
so Cuzzo, you got a rebuttal to that?
No, I mean, no, because I do that when I date. If a woman asks me,
See, you doing it wrong,
You don't have no sound effects for that, bro. It's gotta be a sound. It's gotta be a ding ding or some shit. You don't got nothing over
ding
there.
ding.
no.
There we go.
No, that's
That's a ding. That's the hit, right? That's the hit sound.
Man, y'all niggas done fucked up my segment. Damn, man.
I'm still not coming over, but I agree with that when you dating. If a woman asks me what I like, I'll be like, nah, I'm not telling you that. That ain't none of your business. You either gonna be what I need you to be or you gonna get home.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
That's
And I do agree that niggas do be doing everything they can just to get the pussy.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
The reason motherfuckers be out here flossing, stunting, doing, like I said, if women really understood their power for real, they could run the world.
Yeah.
It is ran
Hey, man,
by,
shut the fuck up.
No. But the thing is, I think they do know the power. They misuse their power.
I mean, I feel the same way about
I think
black
they-
people. I feel the same way about us.
No.
If we understood, like, we have the power, but if we really understood it, like, it's a difference between having it and misusing it and stuff and then understanding it.
I think they have the power, but in order for them to, use it effectively, they all got to be on one accord.
Which they are not.
Which they are not. Because you ain't gonna give me no pussy. I'm gonna go over here and get some pussy.
Because
If they unite, we don't stand a chance.
Okay. I
because
say it like
people are
this.
not a monolith,
Right.
though. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
Look.
I'm gonna say this.
Come on. Yeah, because
I say this. I think they got the power. They whole understanding of power is using it like men. That's where they go wrong.
Yeah.
yep.
I'm still not changing. It's a hit for me. I'm not changing my mind.
Okay. No, I respect that. I probably would have agreed with you, but I looked at it from the standpoint of we're not even going to get past the first. We're not even getting past the first 5-6 months. I'm just being honest within the child being born because of without those programs, it's damn near it's extremely hard on both parents. Even if you had a 2-parent household, there's no guarantee that child would survive simply because based on the price of formula, and if you breastfeeding, then that's still taking a higher toll on the woman, a toll on her body, and if she got to work, and then pump, and then it's a lot of stuff that go into that. So that's the only reason why I said a miss, because it's not even going to get past that far. It's in my mind through my lens. But anyway, we gonna hurry up and get up out of here before this boy before our baby cut off on us, because she been doing good today. So look, make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Check us out on Spotify, Google, everywhere else.
Follow on all the socials, Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook.
Definitely. And if you want to comment, I'm sure y'all probably want to comment on this one because a bunch of shit was said. So make sure y'all be safe out there. Tune in to us next week. Much love to y'all. Be safe out there. Peace out.
Safe raw sex.
Boss up and get
Six